Hey y'all, what's poppin'? Let me see if I can drop my link, guys. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Okay, I don't know how to drop my link, y'all. I don't know how to drop my link. Hey Ash. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure some things out. How you doing? Welcome to my live. What's poppin'? Okay, let me see how I. Okay, okay, let me copy that. Okay. Did I drop a link, y'all? Hey, oh no. Hey, Hilda. Hi. You guys, I can't tell if I dropped the link at all. Let me see. Let me see. I hope I dropped the link. Y'all gonna have to work with me, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey, oh no. What's poppin', sis? Thank you so much, Hilda. Y'all, I don't know if I dropped the link or not. What I have to do? Oh no. Okay, I don't see. I see my cam, guest, and more. Comments, banners, and brand. Do I go into more? Okay. Okay. And then intersect. Oh, I see post comments. I see settings. Maybe in the settings and then guest. Oh no. Oh goodness. Okay, I don't want to. Y'all don't know what I'm doing. Hey Robert. Hey cousin. Uh, okay, I see it. Okay, copy to click. Wait a minute. Like hit the link, right? And then copy it, and then copy it to clipboard. What Zay, do I hit? I mean, do I press copy to clipboard? Okay. And then it says copied. I don't see three dots. I see. Okay. I see three dots that say more. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. And then hit chat. Did it go in there? I think I did. You guys, I am living life. I am doing stuff. I'm adding people to my life because I am. That's what I'm doing. Oh no, I can't read these comments if I don't have these glasses on. Okay, wait a minute. Zay, start all over. Hey, Sadie Cakes. Hey, Prince Daniel. Okay, wait just 1 second. Okay, I'm listening to you, Zay. Wait, let me see. Ooh, ooh. Nope. Oh, yes, I do. I see it. Oh, wait. Uh, oh, almost. Wait a minute. I don't want to block nobody. Wait. Put user in timeout. Block user. That ain't what I want to do. Wait, let me just tap on it. It doesn't give me that option. Say. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it alone. Okay, I don't know if I can't even see no more. Wait a minute. Hey, y'all. Hey. I, I almost. I don't even. How do I do that, Zay? Okay. Hey, Empress Online. You guys. I don't know what I'm doing, and Zay is on the phone helping me. I almost blocked myself, but it says you can't block or put user in time, not the owner or the moderator. Okay, y'all know I need prayer. Prince Daniel, you coming on up? Y'all, we've been on Oh No. She didn't live, and it has been so much fun that I said, you know what? I am getting in these YouTube streets, and I'm gonna start going live a little bit for y'all. Oh, nothing much, Empress. What had happened then? Okay. Hey, Evanity. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys, we are having a bit of a little comedy night tonight. I am waiting for my other guests to arrive to come up on so we can turn up because we have been turning up on. Oh no, she didn't live. Prince Daniel, where are you? I dropped the link. I just don't know how to pin it, Prince. But it's at the top. Like search through the comments. If I have to drop it again, I'll drop it again. But y'all know I don't want to at all because I really don't know how. Oh, I love you too, Evanity. Thank you so much for coming into my live. Thank you. We're just getting started, guys. I have to polish my nails, guys. I'm running a little late, so I got to do this on there. Hey, life is Asia. I'm not doing much right now. Just chillaxing. I just wanted to come on live because I didn't post a video today. So I just wanted to just chit chat with you guys, spend a little time with y'all, see what was up, what's popping on this Sunday. I have my cousin, the Empress Online, in the house. Oh, who's the guest? Mike 2.0. Oh, no, she didn't. And a couple of more people I'm not going to say. Oh, I'm just, what am I getting started with? Wait, happy birthday to me. Oh, what do you mean? What am I getting started with? Like, what am I about to chit chat with about? It's gonna be a little surprise. A little surprise coming up when everybody get on the panel. Y'all have to polish my nails. I'm sorry. I know this is so hood. I should be prepared, but I'm not. Oh no, she didn't. You coming up, honey? Yeah, I'm up. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I already had a guest. Wait, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. Okay. So do you see where it says X? Mm-hmm. Or number one. I want her to press it. Yeah, you should see my mom's face. Just press her face? Yeah, and then press invite yes. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know what happened. I don't know what had happened. You see her face? Mm-hmm. Oh, I just have to. Okay. Hey, y'all. What's oh no, she didn't. It's popping over here and over there. Empress, you already know, girl. You already know how I get down, chat. Maybe I should have tried to have figured this all out before, but you know me. Right. Well, okay, I'm gonna hang up off the phone. Oh, okay, boo. Okay. Okay, so we have to post my nails. Okay, so Empress, did you see my birthday video? I turned up on my birthday. I had so much fun, y'all. I was in Malibu. I climbed the dome there. I thought I was gonna have to roll back down to get back down it because your girl was worn out. I don't know why I thought I was gonna be cute in Malibu. Welcome in, Chef Biscuit. Hey, I'm telling y'all, if y'all ever go to and climb that dune in Malibu, you better be ready. You better. I was sweating. I felt seasick. I was so sick. I was like, I'm not. No, I don't want breakfast because I'm gonna be really skinny and pretty on this Zoom. The devil lied. I was worn out climbing that. Real.
Hey, yo, hey, everybody.
For you who don't know, this is oh no, she didn't. But I always said yes, she did because y'all,
Hey,
she is funny, honey. Okay, okay.
we still grooming, we still getting ready.
Yes, the Empress. Yes, Chef Biscuit. Trouble that. Yeah. Hmm. Yes, yes, yes. Uh-huh. Okay, so what's popping with y'all? How y'all doing? How's
This
everyone's
takes
Sunday been? Oh, no, I'm sorry, I was late to church today. I was real late because that live that ran how many hours last night?
Oh, honey, we was in that line for 6 hours and some minutes. Y'all, come over to the after party. We be doing some
we,
things, be some things,
we
honey.
was a mess last night, y'all.
Honey, we say some stuff that, honey, they can't say on TV.
Oh my. Empress. The Empress Online, come on up. If okay, whoever wants to come up, you are more than welcome to come up. And if you don't, want us to see your beautiful, gorgeous self, you can just use your avatar or don't turn on your camera. But the way my spirit is set up, I'm real nosy. So I want to see everything and everybody.
We want to see everything.
And as Prince Daniel, if you come up, you are not allowed to drink on my channel. On this channel, we are saved. We don't be rolling on that gin and juice and showing our legs and our thighs and turning up. And we don't be doing all that like that. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Not on this one. Not on this one. Not tonight.
Hey, spinning the camera, giving us whiplash and all of that.
Oh no. What was Prince Daniel on?
So still
Oh,
haven't answered the phone.
oh my. Oh my. Oh my. I feel like you
Oh,
might be
hey.
calling out somebody on my
Yes,
life.
honey, I'm calling.
Oh,
I'm calling him out.
oh my. Well,
I sure am.
what are you saying about him? Oh, wait. I'm
Honey,
gonna read the
I
comments in a
caught.
second, y'all, but wait just 1 second. Wait, let me just scroll this up. You guys, I really don't want to touch this because I don't want to block nobody. So, what you saying to the people? Oh no, about Mike? He in
Say it
trouble?
again.
What you saying to the people about Mike? He in trouble?
Honey, yes, he is not dependable. Mm-mm. Honey, don't book him for no events.
Come
He
up
is
here,
not.
Prince Daniel. We want to see
So,
you, Prince Daniel. What? Oh, wait a minute. Wait, did you say don't book for nothing?
yeah, honey, he.
Oh, good, good, jolly, good, golly,
Uh.
Miss Jolly, or something like that, y'all.
Sorry.
Mm.
Prince Daniel, you coming through?
It was so funny last night. Prince, you was so damn bad.
Yeah, it
Good
was
damn.
six. We pulled a 6 hour live and only got an hour and a half of sleep. So we working off fumes, y'all. Fumes.
Yes. Ashton, how are you doing, honey? Thank you so much. Thank you. Girl, these are just my little 99-cent store glasses, girl. I got like almost every color, girl, because they're only 99 cents. Probably a dollar
How
oh
you
five.
doing? I can hear your music.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Chef, what it do, chef?
Oh, hi, Auntie. How are you? I
Hi,
want to
Auntie.
send a shout out to my Aunt Lavinia. She is the baddest of them all. When I say fine, y'all, I mean fine, smart, y'all. Her hair is locked. She's just absolutely gorgeous. She is the Empress mom. Hail to the queen is all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Thank you, the Empress. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, Prince Daniel, you gonna be a scaredy cat?
Right. Y'all come on up here with this. Somebody come
Oh,
up to
oh my
God
God.
knows Mike, he is a flake.
Yes, he is. I'm so sorry that I didn't get the people what they wanted when I first came on. So let me just, you know, correct some things. Whenever I start my live, I always want to say, I'm Bobby Jane. I'm doing my thing, 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 doing my thing. I'm doing my thing. And I'm always in my lane. Now I might swerve a little bit, just a little tiny bit, y'all. But I try to stay in my lane. Period. What you say, Empress, honey? Oh, I love my auntie. You are more than welcome, auntie. You are more than welcome. Oh no, what you about to get, girl? What's going down? What is going down? You guys, I have to keep the glasses on because I can't see y'all and read y'all comments if I don't have the
Sis,
glasses.
I just realized I'm still on the phone with you. I was wondering what was going on.
Oh yeah, girl, you on the phone, honey. You on the phone. Oh no, send me Mike 2.0's phone number because it's on this phone.
Oh, I will, honey. I will, honey. Because he
Okay.
acted some type of way, not answering my call. Uh-huh. Okay, I'm going to hang up for real this time.
Okay. I
Okay.
think I think Mike, you guys don't want no smoke because he brought some smoke over to, the live last night.
Yes, honey. He was talking big stuff.
Yeah, he was talking a whole bunch and I'm ready. I wasn't real ready last night because I got tired later on.
He was
When it hit
catching,
about 3 in the morning, I got tired, but I'm ready tonight. I got
honey,
time tonight. Tonight I got time.
dollar. Your milkshake stank.
It was a hot, wasn't he a hot mess last night?
He was.
He most definitely was. So was everyone's Sunday really good? Was anybody saved today? Did anybody go to church today?
Honey, church was good today. Good God.
Well, I know
Almighty.
you always say. Wait, let me put this on this here. Empress, I wish you would come up. Empress, you can come up and just turn your camera off. What's popping, Jeff? Jeff, come
Hey,
up.
Chef.
You should come up, Jeff. You
Yes, Chef, come up. Because
let's
last
do
night,
this. Come on the Empress. Come on the Empress. The Empress come. That's not gonna work, cousin. Okay. I always felt like that. To all the people out there in YouTube land,
okay,
if
check
you
your
just see,
text message.
you didn't send it to the phone.
Huh?
You didn't send it to this phone.
Oh, okay. All
You
right.
sent it to the other
Yes,
phone.
I did. I
Oh,
sent it.
okay.
Prince D.
Pop
Oh,
it.
Lord.
Ooh,
He
Lord.
got that concoction.
Prince Daniel.
Not
Prince
No,
this,
you can't allow.
oh
You
no,
can't
no,
even have no water.
not this time. No, I'm not on the concussion this time.
Is nothing in there?
Nope.
Hey Jeff. Hey Jeff.
It's
Okay.
Kool-Aid.
I understand, cousin, especially with all that hair. I understand. But
What did I
Prince
do?
Daniel, I need you to hold it up, hold the drink up. Let me see your purple drink. Is that still that purple drink?
Nope. It's Kool-Aid.
Send it to the other phone. The other one you text me the number to?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
Prince Jeff
That
said,
was
"Hey,
that was
Hey,
crazy.
I lost my voice, y'all, because of the live last night or early this morning.
because we was cracking up, guys, off the train. How you doing
Yeah.
today, Jeff? Are you at work right now, Jeff?
Hey, Jeff. Hey, Jeff. How you doing? How you doing? How everybody doing?
Okay.
Oh yeah, call him because I want to see Henny. Call him on live because I want to see him answer that phone.
No, I'm not gonna front him like that.
Honey, it's smoke. He gets the smoke. Oh.
Okay, I'm not gonna embarrass him like that. Oh no, talk to the live girl while I call this man.
No, don't put him on that. I just want to know if he answer.
Oh, 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 goodness gracious! Now it's about
Not,
to go
okay,
off.
Jeffrey not home.
Okay, I'm just saying. I hope he doesn't answer y'all, because if he do, he in trouble. Wait, let me see. Let me see. Oh no, I need you to to text Bishop Philly.
Say it again.
I need you to to text. I see you, Empress. Oh, that person. Let me calm down. If y'all want to talk ever, know if you're hearing from the devil or not. If
See,
this is why I want him to come on this live, so
Hey,
that way
Jeffery.
you know that I'm hearing from. It's the devil. It ain't nothing but the devil. Now, let me see. Let me see. I don't know why I be trying to find like I can see. Okay. What's the code number? How are you doing, um, Daniel? Did you have a hangover this morning?
Mm,
Oh, huh?
yeah.
You did? You had a hangover? Oh, the Fresh Prince is back.
oh, here we go with these
Oh,
glasses.
summertime, summertime. Let us sit back and unwind. Summertime.
Mm,
Empress, this is gonna always start off as a saved and sanctified conversation. Now, where it ends up at, I'm not into that. Okay, I can't say because I deal with some unruly people. You, oh, oh, he said he has fallen asleep. Look at the devil.
He said what?
He has fallen asleep.
CDC?
Huh? Huh? What? Wait a minute, what did I do? Wait a minute.
What y'all want to ask us? What y'all want to talk about?
Don't ask me nothing. Don't
What
ask
y'all
me
want to
nothing
talk
personal or
about?
private. Oh no, Bishop Mike said that he's falling asleep, but I just can't mess with that phone because then I'm not, paying attention to people that's in my live, and so he can miss me with that.
He
Miss
lying. He
me,
lying.
miss
See what
me
I'm talking
with,
about?
miss me
Uh-uh.
with.
I don't got time for the foolery. So, Mike, if you in the bushes, this is directed to you.
Oh wait. Excuse me, sis. Before you say something, it's
Honey,
no gang banging allowed on this channel.
listen, if you in the bushes,
Oh, oh gosh. I tried. What
honey,
you gonna say?
you in the bushes, you acting up. All you had to text me when I was calling you 50 times. You could have texted and said, I'm falling asleep. I'm just
Ooh,
saying. I'm just saying, Mike, 2.0,
oh,
2.5.0.
oh. West Side? Is it what it sounds like?
What's sweet? What's sweet?
Oh, you
Shots. I
guys,
don't like all that
this is
stuff.
just
Don't
after.
do that. I don't like that, Mike. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's okay. We can hold our own. It's all good. So, oh no, what were the questions we were doing last night? Let's do them today because my cousin, Jeff, if you
The
are available,
questions.
please come here. Yes. Okay, we're going to ask questions tonight. Okay, and some of our questions are going to be something like, is
We gotta pray for it.
so
Father.
it's
I
it's
repent.
Oh, sorry. She praying.
Questions, grounds that they may incriminate me. I'm just putting that out there. I refuse to answer any questions on the grounds that they may incriminate me.
Okay. They might. They might. Okay. If you are having drinks, what would you have? Light or dark?
Say that again.
If you were drinking liquor, what would you have? Light or dark?
Both, because I want to get tilted.
No, you can't mix your liquor, so you have to wait a
Hey,
minute. Wait, Prince Dan,
okay,
what's
listen
the
here.
hat about?
Back here.
What does the hat say? Daniel Brown.
Listen.
Man,
Boogie. Look here. Back in the day, I could mix the liquors when I used to drink.
Mm-hmm.
Some people mix like wines and stuff, you know what I mean?
Wait a minute.
But if I had to choose, I guess it would have been clear.
Okay, wait. Okay. I'm with you. The Empress Online has a question. Can you see her question?
No,
First thing I
happily
ask,
divorced.
is anyone on the
That's
panel
this.
married? Empress, you come up with some questions because
Where's Steve? My
I'm not married. Prince Daniel, what does Prince? What are you doing? What is this? Are you married, Prince Daniel? Friend, the Empress.
No, Empress, I am happily divorced. I have been divorced for 3 years now.
The Empress. Hit
Where's the one?
me up on Auntie Linda's line if you want to ask me something, honey. If I can respond. Respond. Light less carbs. Oh, like see why I do light too. It's like
I can't see the questions.
yes.
depends on what mixers you have on hand. Okay, so basically we all are. Oh, I am. I'm. I'm not gonna say what I am in this world if I'm dating or if I'm not dating. Have I ever told y'all if I'm dating or not dating? But see, I was on somebody
Oh,
else's channel. On my channel, I'm dating.
I am happily taken.
Who who are you? You dating?
you
A wife.
dating? I thought you wasn't dating.
I'm not married, but I am happily taken.
Oh,
Wait. Okay, okay. I can understand that, honey. You're not dating, but you happily taken. Oh, okay. Works for me.
okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Ask a question, y'all. Oh no. Question. Okay. Oh no. Remember today is Sunday.
Ask the question.
Mm. Oh wait a minute. As a divorcee, are you interested in getting married again? Hey, Tyrone Morgan.
Yes.
Oh, the Empress Online, Tyrone Morgan is speaking to you, girl. He knows how when he's
Hey, Tyrone
on.
Morgan.
Do I still have an echo?
Just very light. Just very light, baby.
Okay, let me turn
As a
this one up
divorcee,
here.
are you interested in getting married again?
Okay.
Oh,
Do I still have it?
we have to talk just for a minute, baby. I think so.
I turned my volume down.
You get way better. The
Okay.
Empress said, as a divorcee, are you interested in getting married again, sis?
Yes.
Jeff. Jeff, you guys, Jeff is kind of referring back to something that we were discussing last night, and it got real. And Jeff, it's only 9:38 my time. It's too early in the morning.
Oh,
I
No,
mean,
I don't think she wears dentures.
for all that kind of stuff. Look at
Oh
Prince. Look at,
no.
oh, he's back to the conversation now.
Prince, Prince, your girlfriend wear dentures, you said?
Nope, she don't wear dentures.
Empress, because it got hot in here last night. Okay, it got real hot in here. But we do know about Prince Daniel. If you guys, I, I'm I'm just going to tell you a little bit of his business. He likes to date women with hair on their chest, they back.
Back hairs,
He likes women with sideburns.
with back
He'll
hairs.
take a woman with no teeth. So I said, basically, so you basically want to date a bear, but and we're gonna leave it right there.
A whole grizzly.
Did you enjoy about being married? Oh, oh my! This is a very good question for you. Oh no, she didn't, because I've never been married. To be specific, what did you enjoy about being married that you're getting as a single woman? Is that your dog, Chris Daniel?
Yeah.
The puppy dog. Oh, Jeff, you just spilling all the beans. You spilling all the beans already, Jeff? I told you it's not even.
Oh girl. Ooh, this water in this cup.
I'm not reading your comment, Jeff. Yeah, we all have a preference. Wait, Prince Daniel, I'm worried about the puppy dog. Let us see the puppy dog, Prince Daniel.
Huh?
Let's see
honey,
the
I'm
puppy
thinking
dog.
real hard.
Because we don't know if you really have a real puppy dog or if that's just a little recording that you just playing. Because you never let us see your gin bottle last night, so we don't know if you acting or if you was really popping off.
Okay, to answer to answer your question, I enjoyed the good days.
What made the days good?
I enjoyed the days where it wasn't a bunch of foolery or whatnot. So I can honestly say that because I didn't um, enjoy the marriage. That's a
Oh,
nice way of putting it.
oh, okay. Oh, okay. Prince Daniel, what you doing? Okay.
Need you to sit still. You making me nervous.
But that's what I was saying last night. Y'all, last night Prince Daniel was he was
My
laying
bad.
back, and his
Sorry,
mind wasn't on his money, and his money wasn't on his mind.
sorry, my
He,
bad. What?
oh
Right.
no, be you, be free. Be free, be free
Huh.
here.
Well, see, I'm not gonna put all of it out there like that. So I said I enjoyed the good days where it wasn't the foolery. We didn't argue a lot, but
Mhm.
there were just things that we did not agree with. So when the good days came around, I enjoyed those good days or whatnot.
Oh, okay.
That's the best way I could put it.
No, I understand that. I totally understand that. So, did you get married because of the children, or it was something that you just really wanted to do?
Say it one more time. Did I get married because of the children?
Wait a minute, Jeff said I thought he had Tourette's last night. I think he has it tonight. This night right here, the night we in right now. Right now. I told Prince Daniel there's rules. There are rules. So
Prince
what are you
Daniel, whatever
mixing?
you had,
It's that
Prince
purple drink.
Daniel,
I don't know which
whatever you had, I want the sanctified version of it, okay? Prince Daniel,
okay.
whatever you had, I would like to have the sanctified version of it, okay, honey?
No, I ain't had
Because
nothing.
over there.
I didn't have anything. Not tonight.
Okay. So what are you missing as a single woman that you yearn for in a marriage? And for the other panelists, are you interested in getting married? Do you want time to think about your answer? Oh, no,
I didn't even hear anything.
okay. So
Moses,
what
I
are
can't.
oh
Wait for her to get to you. Oh, I'm sorry. Turn all this and close it so I can hear her.
I can't, Empress, I can't do it. Okay,
Sorry.
I said, so what are you missing as a single woman that you yearn for in a marriage? And for the other panelists, are you interested in getting married? And so I said, do you need time to think about your answer? Because you know my mind, you know I got an answer for the panelist question. For Daniel, do you want to get married or do you want to get married?
Um, Compassion,
Oh,
understanding, love,
mm-hmm,
encouragement,
mm-hmm.
um, a shoulder to cry on, not just being interested in my body, but my mind, my soul, my spirit, my friendship, and all of that. And then, yeah, I hope I answered it.
You did. That was a good answer. So I'm going to go on and move on to the panelists. Would I like to be married? I I've said this before. Wait a minute, let me fix this right here, y'all. I said this before. I would like to uh, be in a serious relationship, but as far as being married, I've just never been a person in my whole life to, I've never yearned to be married. As a young girl, some of my friends talked about being married, when they were older and how they want their wedding to be and what kind of wedding dress they wanted. And that's just never been me. I've never thought about it, not one single time. Um, I don't ever want to feel stuck at all. I know it sounds horrible, but it's the truth. I don't want the pressure of anything. I just don't want I want if I want to get up and leave, I want to be able to just do what I want to do. But I do want companionship. I don't mind like living together. I hope I don't sound horrible, but I don't. I don't mind living
No.
together. Excuse me, what did you say? Prince Daniel? Said what? Prince Daniel, you scared of me? What you say?
I say nothing.
Oh, okay. I I just want to chill. Let's just chill. We can settle down and just take it one day at a time. Maybe when I'm like 60, I might want to be married, but like today, I just want to chill. Marriage is a prison. Oh my. What makes the relationship serious versus casual? I would say if it's casual, I don't mind what you go out there and you do. I'm not going to be checking for you. I'm not going to be calling where you at, where you with, and all that kind of stuff. And I feel like if we're in a serious relationship, it just means that we're committed, and that I should be able to trust you, and you should be able to trust me, and that you don't have any other love interest. That's basically it for me.
Exactly what you said.
Uh-uh.
I
Uh-uh.
agree.
All that clicking and clacking and pop locking and all that kind of stuff gonna stop. That's the rule. I'm playing with your Prince Daniel. But what do you think on that?
Empress, Empress, question: do you want to get married?
Empress, we need you up on this panel, but we ain't saying nothing. Oh Lord. Look at her coming with the question. Does commitment include monogamy? Jeff, are you laughing at the Empress question? Or what?
What's going on?
Daniel, what the heck are
Yeah,
you
stay in the dark.
doing?
Stay in the dark. Stay in the dark.
Prince Daniel, wait. Let's just pause. I think we need to do an intervention. When you drink that purple drink, you just not yourself. What you on? What's in the purple drink?
Nothing.
Now you young people got all kind of new drugs. And however, let me rephrase my question: is monogamy
No. It's just Kool-Aid. It's just purple Kool-Aid.
Wood in it.
Yes.
You need to turn down the light so you can relax.
Yes. Turn off the light. Turn down
Turn
the
down the
light.
lights.
And light a candle and take that hat
Or
off
you
and
can.
stop drinking
Or you
and
can.
calm your down. Something like that. I don't mean to, but if we don't calm the prince down, he gonna give me anxiety. The prince, Jeff, we let
Hey,
the prince be free last night, and he acted a fool. Oh no, she didn't. Did he act up last night?
Yes, it is. Did you fall
I
out
don't
right
know,
now?
Empress. Did I what?
No, I was asking Prince Daniel, did he just fall out?
Okay, Superman, Macho Man. I'm. Am I going? I need to just really focus on you. Can you come up on my panel? Okay. Are you going to answer questions?
Who?
Um,
Daniel?
Not you. Yeah, Daniel.
I'm sorry. Let me calm down. I gotta calm down.
Well, what you have?
I know, Empress.
Sorry, my bad.
What
Sorry,
is
sorry, sorry. I apologize. Yeah,
No, you
you
don't have
what?
to apologize. We just want to know: are you high? We ain't judging.
Yeah.
We ain't
nope.
judging.
I'm good.
Why are you so hyper?
Yeah, we just want to understand you. He's not
Um,
that.
I love Prince
Yeah, why
Daniel.
you
He's
gonna come
sweet.
on my piano?
Right. Why you so hyper? What you have? Some sugar?
What is that? What happened? What is that?
That in the corner, some bacon. Is that bacon in the corner? What's that?
you,
I
oh,
put some bacon. Oh, a little down.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My cousin said,
Oh, I thought it was bacon in the corner, but I think it was.
uh, I'm not high. I'm good. Sorry.
you're good. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute.
You live by yourself, Prince?
No, I live with my family.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait.
My mom and my brother live with me.
Oh, okay. Are you the youngest or the oldest?
The youngest.
Are you Prince?
Yeah.
You the baby. You the shika booty.
Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm laughing at you silencing the prince. I think the prince is in trouble. No, he's not. We're trying to understand the prince, but he better calm himself down on the line before he gets spanked.
Right. I'm
Something like
relaxed.
that.
Right.
Okay, so oh no, let's get back into the conversation. So, what are you looking for after being married? What are you looking for in a man? What do you need this person to give you that your husband did not? Can
Uh, didn't I just answer that?
I don't remember because
I did. I said compassion, love, that time, that his undivided attention. I'm not asking for much, but undivided attention. Um, you know, um, um, that alone, undivided attention and alone time, to where we can hang out and, you know, um, always get to know each other, even though you marry somebody, you still, um, hey, Brown Couch Therapy, how are you, sis?
we're on couch therapy.
Um,
Hey,
come up, come up,
oh,
Brown
we're on
Couch
couch
Therapy.
therapy.
Brown couch therapy.
Brown
Who
couch
said?
therapy. Hit the link.
Ask for much more, but have other questions. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm not asking for much. I just want that friend that I've always, prayed and talked to God about because I didn't have that in my first marriage. But I will say I wanted to get married once and once only, but unfortunately it didn't work due to some things or whatnot. But so yeah, but in this, if I get married again, I would have to say I want that that good that friend and us getting to know each other every day, because
I know.
you
I would
learn
like that.
something every day. Huh?
I would like that.
Yeah, because they say you learn something every day, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Learn
Send
So
something
me
new.
a link, brown cow. You don't have to have your
yes, come on, brown couch
yeah, you
therapy.
don't have to have your screen on. You know what I find with men, like I just like when I'm in a relationship and I feel like we're like very good friends. I don't like to feel any pressure. If I don't want to be dressed, I'm not gonna be in a mess. But if I want my hair all over my head and I just want to look very natural, no makeup on, or whatever. I want my man to be like, "Oh, baby, you fine. You look good. I love you this way." I want to be like best friends with the person that I'm with. I'm too old to be worried about like what you doing when you walk out the door. I don't have that kind of energy. I've never had that kind of energy at all, and I'm most definitely not gonna try to lift it or dig it up at 49 years
Yeah.
old at
Can I
all.
get
So
some water? Yeah.
I really want I don't even know. Do I really have to be in a relationship, like a
Can I get
committed,
some?
serious relationship, or is it wrong if you are the age that I am and you just like casual dating? Would that be wrong? Would y'all judge me? I don't think that's what I like because
No, no,
I
because
can't do anything.
every individual is different, and
I
some
have
have
a
went
friend,
through.
Maui, Empress. I have a few friends.
Oh, what was the question? Oh, every person is different. You know what I mean? You have some people that can work together in long relationships and not get married, but live as a married couple, and that works for them. And
Yes.
that's what it sounds like, you're trying to say, you know what I mean? You rather do it that way. And there is no attachment, no, you don't feel trapped because when you feel like, hey, this is not working, I can leave at any given time and you ain't got to go through the long outdrawn, situation or whatnot. So yeah, I definitely understand
Yes,
that.
the brown cow.
The brown
Hey,
couch.
Hi, hello everybody. How are you
hey,
today?
how are you, honey?
I am
Welcome
great.
the
How are you?
brown
Praise
couch.
the Lord, apostolic.
You guys are so funny. So, you guys are having a deep topic tonight, huh?
We're just talking about what we're expecting in our next relationships. And I know that oh no, has been married. I know you have been married. Do you mind sharing what you're expecting in your next relationship, especially since you hold a position in the church?
You better know the Lord. That's all I know. I will
Well,
take nothing.
I'm, I'm not
I will
actually
take. I
searching
will
or
take
I'm not
nothing
even looking to
less.
be in a relationship.
Say
I
it
didn't hear what you
again.
said.
I said I'm not looking to be in a
Oh,
relationship.
did
So,
not.
um,
Let me fix that.
you know, to be expecting it. I'm just saying, but I do one thing for me. for me, he definitely has to, number one, love the Lord. Number one, he has to be a man. I'm not saying that he has to be a man of God, but I'm saying that he has to be a man after God's own heart. Meaning that if he loves God, he's gonna love me. I'm looking for love. I'm not looking for lust. Okay? I'm not looking for temporary things. You know, a lot of times when it comes to relationship, first of all, you have to learn that person before you can even take it to the step of marriage. Number one, a lot of times people they fail in marriage a lot because we don't get to know one another. You know what I'm saying? Our courtship is short because some people's expectations of others are set so high. Why do we set expectations of others so high when the expectation that you want out of that person, are you willing to meet that person 100% on what you want them to be? You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in 50-50. I believe in 100%. You give me 100, I give you 100. So basically what I'm saying is, if that person that wants to be with me, he first has to be a man of interest in God, because God will teach him how to love me. Like he's teaching me how to love him. So if I ever get remarried, me and my husband, first of all, will be really good friends before we even take it to the next level. We're going to be not even only lovers, but we're going to be lovers, friends, and we're going to be sisters and brothers in Christ first before we can take it to I do. Because when you get married, I don't know, most people, I just found that some people don't take their vows serious. You know, it's telling you for better or for worse. So it's letting you know that it's going to be some good days and it's going to be some bad days. So you got to count the costs up. Am I willing to spend all my life, the rest of my life, with this person? Okay, so when that person is starting to be unattractive to you now, he doesn't look all that good to you anymore. Are you going to say, oh, he's
Welcome
ugly,
in,
or he's gained weight,
Anicia.
he's fat, and he's this and he's that? But you said for better or for worse. You said for richer or poor. So that lets us know that sometimes it's going to be some times when we're going to have some highs in our finances and we're going to have some lows. But are you willing to stay? And you know, when the times get hard, are you willing to, like New Edition say, can you stand the rain? Hello?
But what if sometimes you, as a woman, I feel like, you know, okay, of course, I want to be very positive, and I want, my man to, be spiritual and everything. But I don't just always, he doesn't. Okay, I want him to be spiritual. I want him to know how to pray. I want us to be able to pray together. But I don't just only count on that. Because I find sometimes I know this isn't what you were saying, sis, but I
Has
know
to be a balance.
yes, because sometimes when we think, oh, he's a man of God or something, and then we think we done found us a good thing, you'll
That's a
get
whole
very, very
different subject
disappointed
for
because
me.
everybody in church, you know what I'm saying, don't know the Lord at all. So that's why I always say I need somebody that is real, who knows who they are. If you don't believe, I believe, I'm fine with that. Let's discuss it. Let's talk about it. If I feel like, I can still deal with you, or, we can move forward, then we can. I just need somebody who can really keep it real. And, I've never been married before. Am I willing to get married? I mean, I've just never loved like that before. I've never found, with anybody, I'm just like, I love you and I want to spend the rest of my life with you at all. Now, I will, spend, some time with you, and I don't mind being with you and seeing what develops and how things go. But I've just never met anybody that just, I just felt like you're my best friend. We can work together. We can build together. You inspire me. I inspire you. I trust you 1,000%, because I need you to show me and not tell me. And I don't want what's been, implanted in my head, from society or the people around me. We can look at, I can look at Tanisha's relationship. I can look at Monique's relationship and say, this is what I want. You know, look at my two best friends and say they've been married for over 20 years. I want that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to be able to marry the men that they're married to at all. So I need to be able to look at my man that, you know, I'm dealing with and say, you know, I like his qualities. I like the things about him. I like the way he treats me. You know, I want to, you know that he's a family man. He looks after his family, the women in his family. He respects women. It's so much to it. I just, you know, I
It
can find
is.
the
It
bits
is.
and
It's
pieces
a
and
whole
different
bunch
men,
to
but
it.
not all in one man.
Right.
That's why I
Absolutely.
can't just
Well, you know,
give
I
my
was
all.
married to a pastor. If I could just share a brief testimony. And so I understand what you're saying. And so a lot of times people, they want men of God, right?
Welcome in,
That's why I
Queen
said,
Brown.
that's why I was saying that he doesn't have to be a man of God, but he needs to love God. You
Come up,
understand what I'm
Queen
saying?
Brown.
And so
Come
with
up,
that
Queen.
being said, I was married to a pastor, and he was worse to me than any man in the world could ever be. You know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, I've just
I
gone on a
agree.
biblical standpoint on, you know, from the Bible, from the book. It says, don't be unequally yoked with an unbeliever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm
Yep.
not just any old man can't talk to me, number one. I'm not all of that, but I'm saying that you teach people how to treat you, right? And so it's a lot of women act so desperate. You know, they want to be in a relationship, so they're desperate, so they're going to go with the first thing that they see. They're not going to learn this person. They just want to have the bragging rights to say that I'm married. It's not enough just to be married. It's a lot of things before. It's preparation. Is what I'm saying. You know, a lot of marriages and relationships end because of financial or cheating, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so my thing is, if I put everything on the table, or we put everything on the table before we say I do,
Welcome in, Charles.
then there shouldn't be any discrepancy, right?
Yes.
Because we put it all on the table. A lot of times people don't talk. They don't
One second,
communicate.
Brown Couch. I don't mean to cut you off. I do. I
You're
want to
good.
read this. I want to read this. I don't understand. I don't understand what you're saying to be a man of God. Quote, what does that mean exactly? What is a man of God exactly? Mike 2.0, that is your friend on the live. And I would appreciate it if you would come up on my panel with your self. But I won't respect the brown couch therapy on here, because if she wasn't up here, I'd tell you some stuff that they only talk about at the gates of hell. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm not okay, so she said I don't understand what you're saying to be a man of God. What I'm saying is that when I say a man of God, I'm talking about a lot of women are attracted to pastors. You understand what I'm saying? Pastors.
Yes.
Speak
Okay.
on
You
it.
want to be a first lady. That's what I'm
Speak
saying.
on it.
Don't have to be a pastor.
They
You
don't know
understand?
what
Don't have to
goes.
be a minister, but they
Yes.
need to love God.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
Because if you love God, you're gonna love me. Bottom line. So that's what I mean by that, young
Can
lady.
I also say something?
Yes.
My voice is going out, so bear with me.
Char, I appreciate you being here, sis. Thank you
Hold
so
on.
much for coming in.
I am an ex-pastor's wife also.
Wow.
So I understand exactly what you are talking about. I understand exactly what you're talking about. And some pastors are it's very, very hard.
Yes.
They're like she said, some of them are like the men in the world.
Worser.
Some of them are worse than, because I wasn't expecting, what happened to me or whatnot. And like she said also, is that some women are looking at the title, but they're not looking at the person. They're not looking at, who the person is. All they hear is, oh, he a pastor, I'm gonna be a first lady, I'm gonna get a big hat, I'm gonna get some members, I'm gonna get
Come
this
on.
and that, but they forgot about getting God. They forgot about having this person back and that person having their back. They forgot, if this man fall, am I able to catch him? They forgot all about that. And me, and how my marriage was set up or whatnot. Whenever me and my husband were going through it, I was able to try, no, not try. I was able to catch my husband when he fell. And what I'm talking about is when he, didn't have enough strength to pray, I was there. I was that backbone. I was that helpmeet. It's not all about laying down, having sex, and, all of this and cleaning up. No, you got to have time to pray that person through,
Yes.
So I understand exactly what you're talking about. And a lot of women, let me just say this too, the woman that he's married to now is after the title.
Absolutely.
She was after the title. She wasn't after him. And I told her, I said, honey, you have to have what it takes to stand, because when all of these people come up against him, you got to be the backbone.
Yes.
You got to be the backbone.
Empress question she has. Love. It doesn't. Can you put her question back up there?
Yes.
Okay. She says, my question was, is being a Christian / man of God the only way to date or move forward with marriage in your eyes? No, I'm not saying that. And it says, because she says, because many of us are spiritual, but do not hold Christian values. Absolutely. How many of you know, I don't want to sound churchy, but I'm just saying, and I'm a 100er. I just keep it 100. In the church, you have many people that go to church that claim to be Christian and that are not Christian. So that's what I'm saying. You need discernment, number one, to even know who you even dealing with. So it's a scripture in the Bible, and it says that out of the heart does the mouth speak, right? Out the abundance of the heart does the mouth speak. So in my courting you, or in my getting to know you season, I'm gonna know if you really who you say you are, whether you Christian or non-Christian. Mm-hmm. It's not about a person being a Christian. It's about that person loving you for you. Okay. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot of non-Christian men that genuinely love you. You know what I'm saying? Or can love you. But I have to, because I'm a pastor, I have to go biblically what God says for me. To each his own. You feel what I'm saying? Different strokes for different folks. My husband has to be saved. He has to be. Why?
Mine too.
The Bible tells me don't be unequally yoked with an unbeliever. So that sums that up. But no, in my eyes, I'm not saying that anyone else have to move forward like that. But as for me and my house, that's how I got to roll. That's what I'm saying.
The Lord.
And mine too.
So it don't make sense. It don't make sense for me to get with a man that don't even know God or love God.
I totally understand that.
Yeah.
I totally 100% agree with that. And
everybody in the church ain't of God, period.
Yes.
Right.
Is Empress your cousin, Bobby?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I thought so. Well, she already know how grandmama taught us, though. I'm just saying. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. What were you saying? Oh, no.
I totally agree. Honey, I got a big old brain fart. But the second, the other men that women are attracted to in the church are drummers.
Hey, Brian.
Are musicians and stuff. You know what I mean? They are attracted to them. And nobody is trying to get to know anyone nowadays.
Like daughter Eats, welcome
in.
We
I
don't mean
to title.
Oh no, keep talking,
No,
baby.
you're fine.
Right. Well, at the end of the day, the title don't mean nothing if you don't.
Yeah, I was about to say, right.
You
The
know,
titles mean
my god brother, Bishop Tyrone Seals, he said that it's a lot of title-licious type of people. You know, they're grabbing titles, but the thing about it is, first of all, God said, know your vocation, right? We got to know our lane and stay in our lane.
Period.
Everybody's not called to pastor. Everybody's not called to be a first lady. Hello, it's more, and you'll never find that word first lady in the Bible. You will find
right.
elect lady in the Bible, and it tells that elect lady that she has to be a woman of hospitality, right? But nonetheless, showing love for the first lady. It's a lot of first ladies that shouldn't even be pastors' wives.
So shouldn't them
Because they
boogers
mean as rattlesnakes. You know, they run some of the women out of the church because of their insecurities and their jealousy. So it's not easy being a pastor's wife. That's not what your topic is about, but
no, but I respect it and I understand it. But I want to say this because the Empress asked me, does the same apply to you, Bobby? Well, you guys know the Empress is my cousin, and
your sister cousin.
Therapy is my big sister. So we were raised in church. My grandmother was an overseer. My grandfather is a bishop. So I'm going to say this because we grew up in the church, so I've seen a lot of things in the front and in the background, and
come on,
I've just seen a lot. So I'm more, you know, I'm not walking in what I would say my calling is right now in my life, or what I feel my calling is. I've been told what my calling is, but I have to learn for myself what I feel my calling is. But what I'm just going to say for me, how I, do things, or I want to do things, is just because I've seen so much in the church. I don't want a position in the church because there's a lot of people who have been hurt in the church. There's a lot of people who see a lot of different things on different levels, and I'm just not with a lot of stuff. So it's hard for me to even be a member of a church. I have to talk to myself and say to myself that I treat church the way that I would treat eating. I go there to, fellowship with like-minded people and to, eat the word, have a taste. But what I don't like, I am leaving on my plate. I don't want to be in the choir. I don't want to go to the building fund meeting. I don't want to do all that kind of stuff at all. I don't want to be a part of. I don't need a position in the church. I don't need to date the pastor and date, Bishop such and such and Deacon Steve, and I don't need all that at all. Now, do I want my man to be spiritual? The Empress said earlier that being a Christian or whatever religion you are and spiritual is two totally different things, and that is absolutely true. Now, I need my man to be spiritual. I really want to hear about your calling. Is it a position in the church? I will talk to you about that later, and probably because I don't want to get all deep in everything as far as with other people. I feel like my calling is ministry, and
not to cut you off, sis, but you don't have to have a position in the church for God to use you.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying. Actually, that's just a building.
Exactly.
To gather. We are the church. We are the church. Our bodies, we are the church. So with that being said, the scripture says that we must go to the highways and the byways to compel the people to come in. So it's not about having a position in the church. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Your position in the church, that doesn't make you closer to God or less closer to God. You understand what I'm saying? How many people, like you're saying, how many people, you already know my testimony. I wasn't raised in church. You know what I'm saying? I got into church when I was 23 years old. I got to know Christ for myself. I got to know people for myself. And I too have been church hurt. But because my relationship is not based upon man, it's based upon God. I serve him because I love him. I don't serve him because my grandmama was the overseer or my grandfather was the bishop. You understand what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. My dad was, the choir director. the superintendent of the church or whatever. It doesn't have anything to do with, it's a personal relationship with God. Okay, how many people have been raised in the church and they feel like, okay, I'm going to church today because my grandmama went to church or my daddy told me to go to church, but they go just to say that they went to church, but they didn't get anything out of it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not about a position in the church, because guess what? The highest position is for me to make it into heaven. That's my goal, is to make it in heaven. The building can be torn down at any time, is what I'm saying. That building we go to, or whether it be Saturday, Sunday, whenever we go, that building can be torn down.
Yes. Well, that's why I'm saying, I understand what you're saying 1,000%. And that's why, but you know, the things, you know, that about me that I've been through in church, I'm just not into all, you know,
All that, right, all the church politics and
and that's exactly it. It's the wait a minute. My question for Bobby is, can you date someone who may not be a Christian or have Christian values? Yeah, I can. I think I can. It just gets difficult for me when I feel, this is the honest to God truth. I feel like if someone doesn't believe in what I believe, oh, this is so hard. I just feel like, how are you going to really be able to understand me if I'm in a situation to where something is going on with my family members and I need to pray, because that's my foundation, and that, you know, I'm not getting into what other people believe and what they don't believe. I'm just saying my foundation is prayer, and it's, you know, I got to know God for myself, not because my mom believes in him and because, you know, my grandmother did, but it was a point in my life to where I had to get to know God for myself. And so from I believe in what I need, and I feel my foundation is, and what my spirit needs is, when things get real, I pray. I don't care what other people feel about prayer, or how, what they think, if they think it works, if they don't think it works, or whatever. I think it works. I have the faith of it, and I need it, and my soul desires it. So I couldn't just be a man who can't pray, or he doesn't understand prayer, and he doesn't pray, and I'm asking you to touch and agree with me in prayer for, you know, for things to work out, you know, to my good or for my good, and you just don't know how to, or and you're not even open to it at all. I can't do that at all. Now listen, I don't need nobody speaking tongues every Saturday,
Come on,
doing backflips, you know, over hills, and doing a split and pop locking it. I don't need all that, but I do need you to know that, you know, it's my foundation. It, you know, I like to go in fellowship.
That's that communication.
You know,
Yes.
most of the time I'm online at church, but I do like to, you know, go and be around like-minded people, you know, at, you know, sometimes. And I need you to be open to that. Now, mind you, I would be open to, now I'm not going to be with someone whose religion that I just don't agree with, or I just don't feel at all. So I don't have a problem if someone says to me, I'm not with that at all, you know, and I'm not going to be able to do this or that. I have no problem with that, because I'm most definitely going to be able to say that to them. But if, you know, we can meet in the middle and, you know, work some things out, and, you know, then yeah, I would be with someone. You don't have to be Christian. Listen, I don't want to be with a religious person. That's why I keep saying spiritual.
Religion versus relationship is two different things. It's a lot of religious
Oh
people,
no,
but don't have a relationship.
Oh, no, I don't believe that at all, cousin. Why do we automatically assume because someone opposes the institution of Christianity that they don't pray or that they don't believe in God? That's an ill stigma, and I agree with that, because I most definitely don't believe that. But see, I'm a very open-minded person. You know, I don't even ask people to break it down to me. You know, if you want to pray, pray. If you don't, I don't have no problem with it. I'm just saying, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, if there's somebody that I've dated once that I really, really, really liked, and he was very pro-black, I really liked him a lot. But when we would talk about church, I didn't agree with a lot that he said. And when I'm in my home, I want some peace. I don't want to be arguing
I
and
know that's
battling
right.
with you about what you believe and what I believe. Because see, I'm respectful. I can respect your opinion. You don't have to do what I do. You don't have to believe. I'm an
Absolutely.
independent thinker, independent person. I respect you, but I need you to respect me also. I don't want to battle with you. Listen,
That's
you
it.
nobody is gonna ever change my mind about what I believe. You're
Hello.
not at all. Now, you're just not gonna change my mind. Now, do I respect where you're coming from and what you're saying, and how you feel about things? I do. Because I feel like God gives us free will. So who am I? Why would I'm not gonna try to change anybody's mind about anything.
Because
Now,
we're not supposed to. We just plant a seed. If the Bible says one plant,
well,
one water,
what?
God gives the increase. We're not the judge. We're
No.
not the judge. Bottom line is this. In order to be in a relationship with anybody, whether they're Christian or non-Christian, okay,
Mhm.
you still got to get to know that person. You still got to get to know their dislikes and their likes,
Yes.
regardless to the fact. This ain't even really about Christianity, because if you really look up the word Christianity, it was really a word of sarcasm. Okay. So so I'm not going to say, I don't even say the word Christian or Christianity. I say, for me, okay, I am a child of God. I don't put off and shove the Bible down people's throat and all that. But I'm not saying that. First of all, in order for you to get to know somebody, you have to ask questions. You got to ask. You know what I'm saying? You got to ask the person, okay, so what do you like and what do you don't like? Normally, when people are courting or they're getting into a relationship, whether they're in a church or out the church, because I ain't been in church all my life. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I have been married. I have been saved, and I have been married to an unsaved man. Hello.
Yes.
And that man treated me better than the man that I was married to that claimed to be a pastor.
Yes.
Let me bag that up, an apostle of God. Hello. So either way, the relationship is between you and God, or you and whoever you want to be with. It doesn't have, it's not per se about you being a Christian or you in the church or you're not in the church. But if you have a calling on your life and you have accepted that call on your life, then you know God's principles, is all I'm saying.
Yes. Okay, let me read this question from the Empress Online. Perhaps you were missing the knowledge he was trying to share about church. I'm not saying that he may have been right. I don't know him, but often you can't hear the message because I don't know, black cousin, I don't know,
Blinded.
but blinded by the institution. No judgment because I didn't know the situation. I understand, cousin, but no, I'm very open-minded. I heard everything that he was saying, but listen, I feel like this. If I am respectful enough to respect your opinion, I need the same in return.
Absolutely.
And I have just never been a follower at all. At any point in time in my life, I'm not going to say yay when I'm meaning nay. If I don't agree, it's okay. You can't make me do nothing.
That's right.
I always say this. Nobody can make me do anything at all. I do what I want. That's why I take full responsibility for my life, how my life has turned out, the decisions I have made in life. I'm not the kind of person. Now I can admire someone and want to do better and strive to do better, but I know I'm not you, and I'm not going to be able to do what you have. I have to do things my way and what I'm able to do. I'm just not a follower in any kind of way. I respect anybody's opinion. That's why I think that I draw people to me and I can be friends with so many people because I respect you, but I need you to respect me also. So listen, I have no problem with submitting to a man. I want to be, submissive to my man, and I know some women have a problem with it. I don't. I love it. I love it. Now, I'm not following you to jail or hell. Okay? I'm not doing
All right,
anything at all, and
know
I'm
that's
never
right.
gonna do something that I don't agree with and that I don't want to do. Now, if you want to do it, I respect you. I say this all the time. God God gives you free will. He don't make you do anything. If you believe in God the way that I do, you know that if he wanted to make you think a certain way or do a certain thing, he would, but he gives you free will.
Absolutely.
In mind.
Free will.
You understand? So I respect
Teach.
people to the fullest. I
Teach.
just need the same in return. I need you to respect me also. If I don't
What it's
I don't want
about.
to argue with you all night and
That's
debate
right.
and go in a circle about what you believe and what I believe, because I respect the independent thinker that you are. And I feel like you should respect that with me. And we should meet in the middle. And if we can be around each other and hold conversations and fellowship, then let's do that. But if we can't, I'm not going to come home every day. And when I'm taking, my little outfit off and getting ready to get in the tub, you want to tell me about Matthew, Mark, and John, and why they didn't really do what the Bible said they do. I don't got time for that.
Absolutely. I understand. I get it. I agree with you.
Okay, my cousin, the Empress Online says you will do things you don't want to do when you submit to anything or anyone. That's a part of submission, but I understand your point. Two of you were not equally yoked. That part, cousin. But let me tell you, if I submit, and I promise you, I may not be able to articulate it, correctly, but I promise you, I'm never doing anything that I don't want to do with no.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't have to.
Listen, if I do it, it's because I want to. I don't mind. But if I mind, I'm not doing it. I don't care what it is at all. When I say I don't mind, committing. Like if my man needs to feel important, he needs to do this or that, and that makes him feel important. And even though I may want to do it, I'll take a step back. Because I want him to feel good about him.
Yeah, but in the love language, I understand exactly what the Empress is saying. In love language, when you love someone, of course you're going to meet them halfway. So submission is just what it is. If you love someone enough, you're going to submit to them because what you want is to make them happy, right? You're trying to make them happy. So like you keep saying, you're going to meet them in the middle, right?
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes when we love and we love hard, we're going to go that extra mile. Yeah.
Yes, cousin. Yes. I hear you. I am going to go. Okay, but listen, sis. Okay, what I'm saying is that I'm never doing anything I don't want to do.
I understood what you said.
Okay, you get it. Yes, I want to make you happy, but if it's going to be uncomfortable or whatever, that's the time.
If it's against your will,
we should have a discussion.
Yeah, absolutely.
A respectful discussion. When you are in a relationship, any kind of relationship, a friendship, a partnership, co-workers, any relationship, I feel like communication is key.
Absolutely.
You have to communicate. And we always say that. People always say, oh, communication is key, but it really is, because
it really is
understanding where you're coming from at all. Sometimes you will not be in the middle. That's a part of, okay, you're right. You're right. What does love mean to you guys, though? What is your definition of love? I think that's a very good question. Oh no, answer that question if you want, sis.
Answer what question?
Love mean to you guys, though? What is your definition of love exactly?
God.
Go ahead and finish.
No, you go ahead. I'm not even.
Oh no,
I'm done with it.
Because I barely got a voice, but I'm just in the background listening because I barely got a voice. But understanding. Love is understanding for somebody to really take time, and understand me.
When we talk about love is really unconditional, right?
Go ahead.
It's unconditional. So I can't just love you when you're being good to me or you're doing everything I want you to do. Love is unconditional. So that means that I have to love you in the good times, in the bad times, for your good, your bad, and your ugly. That's what love, that's how love works. You know what I'm saying? It's unconditional. So I can't say, okay, Bobby, I don't love you anymore because me and you have a tit or, you know, a little spat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna love you anyway. I'm gonna continue to love you. You know what I'm saying? I may not like what you have said or what you have done, but this is what love would do. Love would say, okay, we found out you had to say what you had to say. I had to say what I had to say. We have to get it off our chest. But at the end of the day, I should be able, if I love you like I say I love you, because love is an action word, right? If I love Bobby like I say I love you, I should be able to be big enough and mature enough to say, Bobby G, I didn't quite understand what you were saying or why you said this or why you did that, but I love you. And we should be able to talk about it. We should be able to talk it out. Love will come to a neutral agreement. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I view love. I'm not saying my way is right, but I'm just saying unconditionally, it don't love, you can be loved down and love still gonna love you. Real love. Real love. I'm not talking about no puppy love. I'm not talking about none of that type of stuff. When we're talking about love, love is just what it is. It's unconditional. Period. And everybody that say that they love don't know how to love because they ain't never been loved.
And also, love is a action word.
Yes, it is all day.
Love is a action word.
I'll be right
You
back.
will know when somebody loves you. You will know when somebody loves you to life, and you will know when somebody loves you to death. You will know when somebody loves you to build you up. You will know when somebody loves you and show it, and you feel it, and you can see it. Love, the Bible says, love and kindness have I drawn thee. And you want to draw somebody with your love. You know, you want to draw somebody in that area. You want them to feel it. You know what I mean? And you know, when what they say when you first get into a relationship with somebody, it's puppy love. You know what I mean? And you want that excitement, that love. So to me, love is an action word. I need to see you loving me. You know, I need that. To me, I can't, you know, speak for nobody else, but um, love to me is an action word. I'm gonna need you to show it, and I show it back. You know what I mean? We can do all that other stuff, but I'm really, really a big person on love because I know how to love a person to life, and I know how to love a man, but I don't get that same love back. And a lot of women do that. A lot of women, we love men and we don't get that same love back, and we're hurt,
Mm-hmm.
and it turns into bitterness. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just me, my opinion. You
But do
know?
you think that because of you being Christian, do you feel like sometimes that makes um, your religion makes you hold on to a relationship when you're not feeling loved? Because you know how they say that once you're married, you shouldn't get divorced, that God doesn't like divorce. But I always think, how am I supposed to stay in a relationship with someone who doesn't treat me well? Because in the beginning, people, things are a little bit different, but once you really get to know someone, and I mean, it's like some years have gone by, you guys can outgrow each other, or, change. Things can change. Relationship can change in so many different ways. Welcome in the McCrazies. The McCrazy says love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is
Right.
not seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoing. 1 Corinthians 13:4-5. Queen Brown says, I was just going to touch on that, Bobby. The Empress, we need to get a better understanding of how many loves are. That's true. But when you're in a relationship, I feel like when you're in the church and you're church folk will stay in a relationship when they're not happy, when they're not being loved, when they are being mistreated, and then they go to church and they just praising God, and they made to sit next to them, and everything is wonderful at church. You know, it looks good, but when you get home, see, I'm not good with that at all. I'm just not good with that kind of stuff. So that's why I'm like, I need to feel loved and to really be loved. And if it's not working, I'm not staying at all. I'm not going to stay in it, but I do honor God. I most definitely, you know, if I were to ever be married, will honor my vows. But you know, I want to be happy. I want to be happy. And if you are not the one for me, and I figure that out in 4 years, I can't stay in it. You know, this is why I say, you know, I was born, you know, born and raised in a church, and I mean literally born, my mom was shut in church when I was in her belly. Okay, I was born and raised in church, and you know, I grew up Pentecostal, but I always say that I'm spiritual because I don't like getting into all the religious stuff at all. I love the Lord. I you know, my foundation, it, you know, has been set on, you know, on concrete. It's not sand, trust me, but it's just a lot of stuff that I can't jig with at all. I'm not staying with nobody that mistreats me and is not faithful, is disrespectful, you know, is not showing me godly love. I'm not gonna stay with them and be in the next room and have to come home and look at their face every day. It's not going down at all. The Empress, are we only going to quote the Bible as a resource? You will never have the kind of love in the relationship that God has for us. So we shouldn't equate the two. Ooh, now that is very deep because God truly loves us unconditionally. Um, oh no, why do we quote the Bible when we're speaking of love?
Because I feel like that's where a lot of people got a lot of understanding for love and how to really love somebody, you know, because you have the different types of, you know, there's many different types of love. I can't quote them all, but you have parents love, you have agape love, you have what's the eros love. You have all these different types of love, and a lot of people, I guess, they quote it from the Bible because it's easier.
Yes.
You know, I guess they quote it because, you know, it's easier. You know, I quote love because it's an action word.
Mm-hmm. But
You
oh
know,
no, what do you feel about what beautiful thoughts? What do you think about, okay, if you are in the church and you are not happy and you're married to the pastor, let's say, the pastor, deacon, you know, someone in ministry, someone who holds a position in the church, are we supposed to pretend that we're happy? Should we stay? How do you feel about that? Because I know old
say
school.
it again,
Are we
saying
supposed are we supposed to stay in a relationship because, you know, if we're in the church and we are not happy in that relationship?
as me, I was in that position. No, if you're not happy, everybody's different. You have some women that can stick by
Happy women?
their husband. You have some women that are pastors' wives, and that's what you said, right? And they will stick in that type of, you know, marriage.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they will stick. They will go through it. You know, they will stand by their husband and you know, call that love or whatever. Speaking for me, um, I couldn't do it because it went to a whole different level. So I had to get out of it while I had the chance to get out of that marriage. Speaking as, you know, I'm not a first lady anymore. I'm not a pastor's wife anymore. But when I was in that position or whatever, I had to make a decision to get out of that, you know, love, whatever it was. But I had to get out of that, you
Did you
know.
feel guilt for leaving?
I did not know, not at all. With my eyes wide open, no, not no, ma'am. There was no guilt, there was no shame, there was nothing because I was the victim.
I don't mean to interrupt you. Oh no, she didn't. But I know the prince done act up all last night and everything. Do you think that that could possibly be me laying on this live snoring?
Snore. He's snoring.
Wait a minute. Uh, okay.
He pooped out.
Okay, Queen Brown, do you think that means they don't love themselves? And just curious if they, wait a minute, if they stay when they're not happy. I mean,
No, I don't. I think
I don't think so.
women and for some men, that's all the love and that's all the what's the word I'm looking for? That's all the that's all that they know and that helps them function.
The
Some
relationship,
people
you're right.
function in chaotic situations and others cannot focus in chaotic situations because that means love to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When they are in, when some are in bad marriages and some are in good marriage or whatever, that to them is okay. And for others like myself, it's not okay. You know what I mean? And some were taught growing up in the older days, we were taught a lot of stuff that they thought made sense, but now that we got older and we have an understanding, half of that stuff is crazy and foolishness because they told us, stay in it, baby, stick in it, baby. Oh, if he do this, baby, go ahead and pray, and baby, go do this, and don't say nothing. No, absolutely, positively not. I'm not gonna sit there and know. My husband is a cheater, my husband is doing this, and I'm just gonna pray to God and whatever. No, the Bible gives us understanding. The Bible lets us know right from wrong and what to do and how to say in common sense. Hey, if that's a fire, I'm not going to go stick my hand in it. Common sense. So, hey, we got to do what we got to do to make ourselves feel, yeah.
Let me say this also. The Empress Online says that insecurity will cause you to stay in a bad situation. But
And depression.
yes, but also I don't feel like every woman who is in a bad situation who stays, it is because she's insecure, because it could be financial reasons. It's so many different reasons. But when I was young,
It's levels.
yeah, it's most definitely levels to it. But I stayed in a relationship. It wasn't an abusive, bad relationship, but I just was not happy in the relationship. And I stayed in the relationship for 10 years, but it was really because I didn't want to hurt the person at all. Like I felt like I already won't marry him and he really wants to get married. I won't have a child and he really wants to have a child or whatever. And I just was putting his feelings before mine. But once it got to a point to where I was just so unhappy, I think that kind of set my foundation also. That's why it's so hard for me to, to even consider marriage at all. It's just that, those 10 years, the whole 10 years, I was like, I need to be free. I wasn't a cheater. I wasn't, dishonest in the relationship, but I just was not happy. I was not 100% happy. I didn't feel like he, you know, I don't feel like he had my back, with, encouraging me to move forward in my career. He didn't understand it. I would be in the studio. He just did not like it. He didn't like me being around other people. He just never encouraged me or pushed me. Not that I so much needed it, but I wanted it from him. I wanted him to be proud of the things that I was doing, and he wasn't. We most definitely weren't equally yoked. But I said to myself, once I am out of this relationship, of course I'm going to, date and get back into another relationship. But I don't know if I'm just going to, if I will ever live with someone and if I will get married, because I just don't, I just don't want to be boxed in. I need some space. I need to be free to feel like I can do what I, want to do without hurting someone. I always try to treat people the way that I want to be treated. And I just don't want to hurt anyone. But I don't want to be hurt and miserable either.
And also to answer that question too, if a woman or a man is easily manipulated, that can cause insecurity because you will have that person talking in your ear and making you feel like you're nothing, and they are grooming you to themselves, and they're, are talking to you like the devil, you know what I mean? And that will cause insecurity, and that will cause low self-esteem, and you will never know who you are as a woman and a man, because I have seen it happen, on both sides or whatever. So yeah.
Okay, the Empress Online said staying in a bad relationship for financial reasons is an insecurity as well. One is insecure about fully financing his or her own life. You're absolutely correct. I agree 100%. So true. Crazy says, I believe we are all made with different emotions, but it is how we behave when we are angry or upset and so on. And that is the absolute truth. That is so true. And I know this is going back to when we were saying what love is and how we express love, and the different levels of love. That is so absolutely true. You know what I think also, that women, this is what I always say, that women, we are emotional. We are very emotional. And men, I'm not saying that they're just not as they're nowhere near emotional like we are, but men have the gift of compartmentalizing things. Women, we just wear everything,
Like here.
yeah, just everything. And so if we're feeling some kind of way, not appreciated, not like we're being paid enough attention to, not like you respect us, I just don't do well with things like that. And I feel like with women, we always believe a man is going to change, or the longer he stays in the relationship, he may do better, or we can talk to him. But that's why it goes back to me saying that communication is key. Communication is so important. If you can't communicate with somebody,
Right.
it just doesn't make sense.
Forget
I'm
it.
saying even a friendship. If I have a friend that I cannot communicate with, or I can't tell the truth to, it's just not going to work. And especially
Period.
for me, because I'm very outspoken and I don't deal with, I can't put up with a lot of BS. I might be kind to you and cordial, but we're never hanging out at all. I'm not going to be returning your phone calls. And I like to be honest. So I like to just say, everybody say they want honesty, right? Don't we all want honesty? Don't we all say that?
Right.
We
Don't
all
say
say,
it if you don't mean it.
but most people do not mean it at all. Some people
Yeah,
cannot
don't say
handle
it
the
if
truth.
you don't mean it.
I value relationships, so that's why I feel like I can handle the truth, because I don't want to be around a group of people who are followers. I want you to be able to express yourself, say how you feel about things. Don't agree with everything that I say, because, honey, I was going.
No, you're right.
At all.
Lead you, lead you right down the stairs
Exactly. So
and make you fall and brush your teeth.
okay, I always say I don't have to be the leader in the group. I want us to be equal.
Right.
I want. I'm sorry. The Empress Online. Still, I think understanding is even more tantamount. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce that correctly. For the reason that many people will listen to you and still not understand. Yeah, but that's why I feel like if people would say when they didn't understand, that they could get a better understanding. I'm never going to be like oh, okay. If I don't know what the heck you talking about, if I
Ask
don't know,
questions.
if I don't understand or know what you are talking about, I am going to say, what do you, I don't get it. I don't understand.
Break it down in layman terms.
Yes. I'm
Slow
not
down
gonna,
for you. Take your
exactly.
time.
So the bottom line, it still goes back to communication. We still need to know how to communicate with one another. And if you value the relationship, both parties, then we would take the time to get better understanding on things.
Right. Take your time. Hey, I don't understand this, what you talking about and all of that. You're right. Because some people are fast talkers, honey. And, even though I grew up in the church or whatnot, even though I grew up in the church and became a first lady, but I'm hood, I'm street, I'm from the streets. And you have a lot of people that can talk really, really fast, you know what I mean, in communication. And then, they be saying this and this and that. And then you're like, wait, slow down. What you saying? You know what I mean? And you got to watch how people talk, because they can throw something up in there and for long you didn't agree with something and you didn't hear what they say. So, it's good to ask questions and be like, wait, slow down, wait, I don't understand that. Because people will trip you up.
That is so true. Oh no, and the McCrazies, I totally agree. The key to communication is to listen intentional. And let me tell you this, I always say this when I'm talking to my nephew. You are listening to me, but you're not hearing anything that I'm saying because you're just listening to answer so that I can hurry up and what I have to say so that
Right.
you can say what you need to say. But we need to listen. We really do need to listen to what a person is saying, let them express themselves so that they understand that. See, to me, when you are not trying to debate, because sometimes when we are discussing things, it becomes a debate. It's like I want to be right. I don't need to be right. I've been through so much in life. I've been through enough. I got serious things going on, baby. I don't need to be right. Okay. I just need to get an understanding. I want you to get an understanding and I understanding.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it is that we
Exactly.
do.
Because
Most
people
people
think
listen to respond. They're not hearing what you're saying or what you're discussing, how it's affecting the person
exactly.
you're having the discussion with. But that's why I keep saying that if you respect one another and you value the relationship, you will slow down and you will really listen. Things will never get off, not in a relationship, with your companion, with your friend, your coworker, if you're only listening to respond. It's just a waste of communication. It's a total waste
Right.
of communication.
And you have and you have men in relationships like that. You have men that again, I'm speaking about me, what I went through. I have been in a relationship where men don't want to talk to you and, they're acting like they're listening and hearing you and they're not. You know what I mean? And those are the people you don't, you know what I mean? What you don't want to get that type of person because you're not gonna go nowhere. That's not a good relationship. You know what I mean? And he's not attentive, to your needs, your listening to you and stuff like that. You got a
But
lot
why don't we
of
do that in the beginning? Why does it always take, like I believe that when a man is that way, that he's like that in the beginning. It's just that sometimes we as women, just overlook certain things.
women do that. Listen, oh Lord, because women we are needy. Some women are needy. I mean, I'm just saying, some women are needy. Some women need to be in a relationship, and whatever they can get, they can get. Whatever they can get or whatever. And hey, I got a man. Some women just want to say they got somebody, and if they've been treated, if they're being treated crazy, they'll take that or whatever.
Like mother, like daughter eats. I'm back, y'all. I'm at work. What's the topic now? Thank you so much for coming back in. Like mother, like daughter eats. We're just basically discussing the things that we go through in a relationship. One moment. The McCrazies. I enjoy talking with you ladies, but I have to call it a night. Good seeing y'all. Good night, chat. Good night, the McCrazies. Thank you so much for coming in.
Good
We
luck.
appreciate you. Like mother, like daughter eats. We're just basically saying what things that we can go through in a relationship, how important communication is in a relationship. We're talking about spirituality, and is it important to have a man, should I say, who believes in God or who I don't even want to just say believes in God, but a man who is in church. And what I was saying was that, of course, I want someone who I don't want a religious man. I really want a spiritual man, because I feel like just because you walk through a church door does not mean that you are going to be the man that I need in my life. I need, listen, I just like I said before, Mike 2.0, excuse me, chat y'all, everybody put their hand over their ears for a moment while I say something to Mike 2.0. Thank you, I appreciate it. I know you're not awake and you are not in my life. You are so disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
And yep, what? And suck. We don't understand what that means. But let me tell you two ladies, if who are single, Mike 2.0 is not who you ever want to be with, because the man that I'm talking about, with all the little stuff that I'm saying, could possibly have some characteristics as Mike 2.0. Okay, but we're gonna move past that. But I do want a spiritual man in my life, and I need somebody that I will be able to pray with, who does not mind me praying,
Right.
who supports, my beliefs. And what's very interesting, since we're having this conversation, I'm not sure if I could date someone who isn't spiritual at all, because I just don't think it. I just don't understand how we could communicate, or how would you understand me?
Right. And communication again is key. What I was gonna say.
Like mother, like daughter eats. I can't even lie to you. I've been hurt by every man in my life. At this point, I don't even want no man no more. I totally understand that, like mother,
I
like daughter
totally
eats.
agree.
But let me tell you this. Let me tell you this, because you are so absolutely beautiful inside and out. And I have to say this to you. Oh goodness.
Did he
Wait a
wake
minute.
up? Realize you fell asleep?
What's going on with everybody's Wi-Fi? Because y'all's phone sounds horrible.
Oh, you shut up. You so fake.
Oh wait,
I
wait.
just
Let me
woke
just
up.
say something to like mother, like daughter each. Just give me one second. I read that this comment, I made this comment before in like one of your videos, or I don't remember if I had commented and it was like your response. But I want to tell you this: please do not let anybody steal
Look,
what
snoring.
God has for you. Do not let anybody steal anything away from you, because you deserve to be happy. You deserve companionship. You deserve to be with someone that makes you happy, and it is someone out there. You just have not met that person yet, but it does not mean that that person is not going to come into your life. But you have to speak it into existence. You know what it is that you're looking for and you want in a relationship. Don't let the bad relationships that you've had rob you from having a future and having more. I'm sorry. Wait is wait a minute, who is the boy?
Who is
What
snoring?
is going on in the chat? I mean, what's going on here? No, wait a minute.
Okay, wait. If the Empress Online says to you, like mother, like daughter eats, be single and enjoy life, girl, it's definitely too short to compromise. That's true. My cousin, Queen.
Girl, is Prince still in here sleeping?
How I'm
Prince?
getting off? My baby had to boot that dude for hours. I did boot him.
What's going on with Prince?
Thank you so much. Wait, look, y'all. Let me.
Prince that got some of that tequila.
Okay.
Prince that had too much
Is he
tequila.
knocked out? Is he knocked
He's
out, y'all?
gone. He's gone.
Yes, I boot him out. But I would say this to like mother, like daughter eats. You know what you want and what you don't want, and I feel like
Right.
us as women, and then we give men a lot of chances. I don't, at all. I used to, but I'm 49. So I kind of notice little patterns. If I am in a relationship or getting to know somebody, do anything that I don't like or I've experienced in my past, and I get that feeling, or because we know it's just that we always want to overlook things and just give him the benefit of the doubt. But I'm not giving anybody
No, you don't at
the
all.
doubt at all. No.
You
Welcome
don't.
in, Bayou Kitchen Guy. I'm just not good with it because I'm not one for nonsense at all.
That's
I need you to do what you say you're gonna do. I
right.
need you to keep it real 100%. And if I feel like you're not, I give you a couple of chances. It depends on what it is that you've done. If it's
Yeah.
small little things, I know right then and there if this is gonna work out or not. But if I really like you and I feel like maybe I can talk to you and express to you how I'm really feeling about the situation, and that I'm not gonna put up with nothing at all, then I'll give you a second chance. But then I feel like if
Yeah.
I give you a second chance, I'm gonna stop talking to you in a couple of weeks. So I might as well just go and stop talking to you. Because listen, a man knows if he wants to be with you as soon as he's with you. Within a week, a man knows. Just like we know if we're gonna be with somebody, stay with them. If we want to move forward in the relationship within a couple of hours, because us as women, as soon as he does anything wonderful or he smiles a certain kind of way, we like, okay, I'm getting married in the summer. I'm gonna have a future dress, and my train gonna be like this, and we're gonna walk down here, and the house is gonna. That's what we do when we meet a man. Okay, he smelled good. I like his shoes. We just be in la la land. Men, they be with us for like 17 years and just be like, I ain't ready. I ain't ready. And then we break up, and then in 2 weeks they done married Elizabeth.
And you better hope her breath don't stink.
Okay, let me tell y'all something. Mike, what if her breath do stink? Okay, because last night we talked about a lot of stuff. So if the woman stink, Mike, what's gonna happen then? Because I know you ain't leaving.
Yeah, breath stink. I'm out of there. I'm not gonna stay with no woman with stinky breath.
But you will stay with a woman with hair on her back.
Did I say that?
Was that you or Prince Daniel last night? Because one of y'all wanted the woman with a gold
I
teeth.
said I would date a midget for $50.
Okay.
Before we get listen, before we get into this, mother like daughter, if you're still on here, enjoy you. Now that you're out of your relationship, take time to focus on you and your daughter. Enjoy you, love life, have fun, and think, this is time for you to reflect on yourself. This is time for you to fall in love with yourself. This is time for you to do so many different things that you didn't have to do. And when those dudes come up to you, you can see every red flag. You can hear every hiss. You can hear not kiss, hiss, meaning the snake sound. You can hear every, yeah, baby. So, it's good. What's up, ma? You can hear all of that. And then you can know, I don't want you. No, absolutely not. You know what I mean? So this is time for you to encourage yourself. You know what I mean? And I'm saying that because I'm walking the same exact walk. And it's hard because our flesh get in the way. We get lonely and stuff like that. But you won't get hurt in the process. And this is the process for you. Whatever your religion is, this is the time for you to focus on it.
Like mother, like daughter, just because I was with my daughter's father for 12 years, I'm really into my daughter, appreciate the love. Oh, no, she didn't. Queen Brown, I agree. And now you know what to do and what not to do the next go around. Lessons learned. That is so absolutely true. Queen, that is so true. And oh no, let me say this also. You are absolutely right when you say to focus on yourself. We as women, I'm telling you that it's so many things that I regret in life, but I can't change them at all. And and I can't stay in the past. I have to move forward. But the thing about life right now that is so awesome for me and so great is that I can't do things over. I can't do things over, but I can be better and I can do things differently and I can focus on myself more. You're absolutely right, Queen. When you learn, you grow.
You
You it's
go.
good morning from here. Everyone's in the building. Yes. When you I love learning from others, the Empress Online, because she said some first words, ain't my calling in life. She's so funny. Um, wait a minute. A grown man knows if he wants you, he knows in a year or less. That is absolutely right.
Right,
Learn
absolutely
from your
true.
mistakes. But let me tell you this. What I'm loving about myself right now is that I can just take the time to do me. And that is what I'm trying to be, the best me that I can possibly be. I am not going to be in a relationship and not be happy. And I'd rather be by myself. Remember that old saying that we used to hear? I'd rather be by myself than be with somebody and be miserable and be with somebody and feel lonely. Right now, I'm too busy to really be lonely. I got a lot of stuff that's going on, but I can be better. And that's what I am trying to do. I'm putting my focus on, just different things. I feel like, when the time comes, God knows my heart. He knows what I want and what I desire. I don't even fully know at 49, what I totally want in a man. I know a
And
few things, but I feel like it's superficial. That I can't even really articulate the kind of man that I want, but I pray a prayer always and say, Father, you know what it is that I want and you know what it is that I
exactly.
need. And help me to appreciate the person that comes into my life and not be petty. I always say, oh, I like me a tall, dark-skinned man. But what if, the man of my dreams is a short, light-skinned man? You know what I'm saying? Okay,
And
like mother,
this,
like daughter, I appreciate you. Like mother, like daughter eats. I appreciate you coming in. If you guys all grab each other, like mother, like daughter eats. I love her channel. She is
love
so
you,
sweet and so down
love
to earth,
you,
so
sis.
awesome. And her daughter, I love her. You guys, please grab her.
Love you, sis. And this also, oh my bro, y'all. And this is also a time, going through your singleness and stuff like that. It's a time to learn how to pay bills. It's a time to learn how to clean up. It's a time to learn how to
Say
wash.
it.
It's a
Say it,
time to
Unknown.
learn how to do a lot of things that you were neglected or you don't know how to do. Take up cooking, all of that type stuff. You know what I mean? And it's time for you to, you save your money up. And when he do come, you have something to bring to yourself besides
And to
some
the
I,
table.
you know
Yes.
what I mean? Besides some I needs and I wants. And I have told my son a long time ago, because he has said, Mom, I want this. And I told him, I said, son, there's a big difference between I want and I need. And then not years, but a while back, he came and told me, he said, I said something. He said, Mom, there's a big difference between a need and a want. He said, I know the difference. You know what I mean? So it's just, I feel like it's an awesome time to grow, do some stuff. So when he come, hey, you ready? She ready?
Yes, most
She
definitely.
ready?
And you know what? Also, oh no, I feel like this is a time also to really, have a good fellowship with, like-minded women, or other single women who are doing things. If you want to be a better businesswoman, then you need someone like the Empress Online in your life. You need This is why I always say, you guys notice this when I'm on YouTube. I always say I love my cousin and I appreciate my cousin because I have, a lot of good friends. I'm blessed. I have a lot of good friends, but I've just never really appreciate the blessing of having, family, cousins up until like maybe 5 years ago. And I appreciate my tribe so much. I love my tribe. And I have I'm telling you, my tribe is popping. And I'm not just saying that, I mean it. I have very successful women in my family and very creative women in my family. And I'm, one of the older cousins, and I really look up to my younger cousins, because they are such phenomenal women. I have a cousin who is a published author. My cousin Empress Empress Online. She is an entrepreneur. She has her own business. Listen, when this is what I love about my cousins. We are not in competition with one another. When it's if the queen is at this, I'm calling her. Queen, I need you to do this. Can you do this for me? It's vice versa with the Empress. I'm like, cousin, I need this. Can you tell me this? Can you help me with this? You know, she has her master's in journalism. She's a bomb. She just reaches out to me, cousin, what is it that you need? How can I help you? And I love that. Let me see what the queen is saying. Queen Brown, when you build yourself up, better yourself, you'll attract a good companion because you won't settle for less than what you know you deserve. That's right. UC says, Brian Lynn, thank you for welcoming her. Brian Lynn, I appreciate you welcoming people into the chat. The Empress Online. I was just telling Queen that today, no need for new friends. Yeah, people, yes, we all say that because of being hurt by, situations and dealing with jealousy and all that. So that's why I really appreciate my tribe. But I thank God for new and old friends. But I find myself all the time really explain myself because I want you to know that I know I can show you better than I can tell you, but when I appreciate a new friend and I don't mind that person being around and I want them to be around, I just tell them the real what I expect, what I need in a friendship and what I'm looking for, and to just you'll see with me the way I roll or the way that I get down. Because if I got your back, I got your back 100%. That's just how
Mike,
I am. But I really
exactly. Mike, from a man's point of view, what do you have to say?
I forgot Mike was there. Mike, what do you have to say?
I will say that when a man finds a good woman, he knows it right off the bat. But a lot of times, because women mature faster than men, men have to get to the point where they grow up, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually. And I
Mm,
think a lot of times that we forget about the spiritual part is because nothing's going to work if you don't put God first. But I will say this to all the single women out there. When it's your time to shine when it's your time. So, COVID is going on right now. Don't worry about shacking and crack a lacking with other men, or, just do you. Enjoy you, because at the end of the day, no one's gonna take care of you but you. I encourage men to be better men, to be better boyfriends and better fathers, because a man knows right off bat. But it depends on the man's mindset. If
mhm.
he's a kid, he's gonna go into the relationship thinking like a kid. But if he's a grown man knowing what he wants out of a woman and where he wants it to go, he's gonna pursue that and he's gonna make it happen. And not only he's gonna make it happen, he's gonna be happy with the decision that he made. So I encourage men to uh to think right, to know what you have in a woman. Every woman is
I love
precious,
that.
and I think that every woman is precious, and so men, we have to do better. Um, and I don't believe that men ought to get three strikes. Like Bobby Jean said, you got two strikes and you're out, because the third
Yes.
you're just taking advantage of the whole situation. So a lot of times, if the woman doesn't buckle down on the man, he'll just run right over you. So women have to have a standard, but
Yeah.
men also have to realize that women aren't toys. Women have feelings too. So I think men, we have to do better within ourselves.
So, Mike 2.0, you saying honestly that when a man is with a woman, when he meets a woman and he starts dating her, does he know, let's say within the first couple of weeks, if he really likes her, if he's going to be with her, if he sees her as a potential wife at all?
Yeah, absolutely. I do believe within the weeks, I believe that a man knows. But like I said again, it's depending on the mindset, because a lot of men just want to screw. And so if the man has the potential and the mindset to, I'm just gonna screw this woman until the time comes for me to be serious with her, then that's what I'm gonna do. But if my mindset is, I'm finding this woman, I want to be with this woman, I want to have kids, I want to settle down, I want to do things right with this woman, he'll know right then and there she's the right woman because her mindset will it will engage his mind and they'll be on the same page. I feel like preaching.
Ooh, oh, but you shouldn't, because
Well,
the way that your mind is set up off of this subject right
well,
here, you don't need to be preaching. But I agree with you, 100%.
I agree. Right.
I respect what you're saying, and I appreciate what you're saying,
Right. Well said.
because women need real, need men in their lives to be real friends. We have a male friend. I always tell my male friends the real. I can't tell them about men in their lives, but I can always tell a man about a woman in their life because I'm a woman. Okay. But men, sometimes we need you men to step up and say, listen, sis, if he doing this, it's gonna be because of this right here. You can't let a man will treat you the way that you allow him to treat you. But see, we are so in we fall in love so quickly, and we have such high expectations with each relationship that we get in because we thinking, oh, he could potentially be Mr. Right for us. So we give you chance after chance after chance. With that used to be me in the past. But today I don't do that. But a lot of women older than me.
Let me say
So
this. Let me say this too. A lot of women say, "Yeah, girl, just watch the way he treats his mama, girl, because a man that treats his mama is a good man." That's a lie from the pits of hell.
yes,
Because
it
there's
is.
some men out here that will cuss their mama out, that will spit on their mama, that have no respect for their mother. You have to go off their past relationships. Not only that, you got to get to know a person. You got to make sure they ain't got, and I'm not saying people with felonies are bad people, but you really got to get to know somebody before entering into a relationship with this person because the way he treats his mama might not be the same way he treats you. And
Mhm.
sometimes it's a bad thing because a mama's boys can be real clingy.
Woo.
So a lot of times you got to watch the way men treat other. Watch the way he treats his sister.
Mhm.
Cause I ain't never seen no brother hit a sister unless he's pure down crazy.
Mhm.
But we really as men have to watch what we put out there. Because when we're looking for a good woman, the bad negative stuff that we done 3 years ago can come back to bite us in the tail. So we as men, we really have to watch what we do and how we treat women. Because one thing men don't realize, and I had to find this out too, is that if you break a woman's heart, women talk. They're gonna tell the whole city, state, and universe that you done broke their heart. Now you look like the heartbreaker. You know what I mean? So men, we really have to watch what we're doing, and we have to really know what we want for sure. If you want to screw, just tell them straight up. I just want to screw just be real.
But
Tell them I'm
would
just
you
trying.
Boom.
really? But would you really
Right.
do that? Would you
Just be
really? I
real.
know you're saying that right now on this live, but if we're single and you met a woman and you didn't want
Right.
anything
I was
else
going to say
with
that.
her but sex, would you really just say that to her? Because if
Right.
you say that, would you take the risk and the chance of saying that to her and her just being like, I'm not gonna mess with you, I'm not gonna deal with you, or would you really say that to her?
You have to have communication, honest communication. Let the woman know, because listen, she's got two answers: either yes or no. And
But
if she says
sometimes
no,
y'all don't
you
want
out
to
of
hear
luck.
no.
What does that mean when you say
Sometimes
sometimes they don't
men
want
don't want to hear no.
Well, if they don't want to know that, that's
Mm.
a that's a
Sometimes men do not take no for a answer.
and guess what? That's
That's a
called a rape.
whole nother situation. That's what they may not want to be in. But it's on the woman
Right.
though, because
Sometimes men do not know how to take no for.
And that's when they have to be
Say it
big.
again.
They have to be big boys and say okay and walk away.
mm-hmm.
Just be real. Just be real.
That's my motto. Keep it real. Just keep it real, so we both know where we stand in
So,
the.
so are you saying you're that type of man?
Am I the type of man? Absolutely not.
Because some men,
Huh?
Absolutely not.
wait, so you're saying
Hmm?
absolutely not? You're not that type of man?
What had happened?
Wait. What are we talking? What? Hold on.
I
What?
don't.
Oh no. Where are you going? Where are you going with this?
I'm not going nowhere. I'm sitting in the chair. I said, are you saying that you are that type of man that you're speaking of?
No, I'm not that type of man.
Wait a minute, y'all have me confused.
Yeah, I'm real confused.
What do you mean?
How
Like
you
the type of man that don't that will not take no for an answer?
are you that type of man? Hold on.
Am I the type of man?
It's a simple question. Are you the type of man that you're talking about? You said all these wonderful words. Are you this type of man that you're speaking of? Because you can say words that sound good to the ear, but are you leading by example?
Absolutely. As been in a marriage for 8 years, absolutely.
Okay,
And
that's what I was asking.
let's say this. And when you are, you have to own it and know it. And the past mistakes that someone's made, you can't hold them against it. But you learn the big thing about a relationships and getting and hooking up with people, you have to know your past so it doesn't come to haunt you. So absolutely, we men we fall short. So do women. But you learn from your mistakes and you curve the mistakes that you've learned from.
Yes.
So absolutely, with being married for 8 years, absolutely, and have learned a lot. Have learned a lot.
To
I respect that. And I appreciate your opinion and your
Yeah,
answer.
I was about to say I appreciate you being honest. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to come, down on you hard or put you in the hot seat. But men are people. They when they have an opportunity to speak, they sound good and make it sound good or whatever. And then you start seeing other stuff from men. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm not trying to put you in a hot seat or whatever. I'm just, I just want to know, I just wanted to know, are you speaking real from the heart? I'm not trying to bash you or beat up on you.
Oh no, absolutely, honey. Because let me tell you something. Whatever sins you done is gonna come out, whether it comes out now or later, or someone tells you about it. It's gonna come out, whether you hear about it or somebody else hears about it. Who you are is gonna show eventually.
Oh, that's so true.
Who you are is gonna show eventually. So if I'm out here sneaking and peeking and weaking and teaking, it's gonna show eventually. It's gonna come out. So men, we might as well get it on out. If you a whore, say, look, I'm a man whore and I need to get it together. If women just want to sleep around,
If women just want to sleep around Mike 2.0,
if women
Mike,
just want to sleep around, be honest. Tell the man. The problem with men and women is we're so different in ways, but neither one of us can tell the truth.
mm-hmm.
That's the problem. So if we start telling each other the truth, it, it'll be a lot of stuff will go a whole lot smoother. But
Mm-hmm.
again, like I said in the beginning, it's all about the individual's mindset. Because women, when they're young, what are they taught to do? Play with Barbies, play house, play this, play that. As little boys, what do we want to do? We want to play basketball, make money, and screw. And
Mm-hmm.
as we get older, we realize that we want to settle down with a woman, but not every man is like that. Not every man wants to settle down. And it's all about the individual's mindset.
And it's okay if a man does not want to settle down. It is most definitely okay. Let me read this comment by Queen Brown. Oh, how wonderful that would be, everyone being honest with one another. It would be so absolutely wonderful. But I feel like people especially when you're younger. You know, I'm not gonna even say
Right,
younger because it could be this age too. Because
right. I was
sometimes I
going to
look
say
at my
that.
age and I'm like, girl, what? But I feel like people are not 100% honest because they won't be able to handle the consequences of being honest. Because it, you being truthful and very honest to a person, you know that's leaving the door open for them to step away or say, "Hey, this is not something that I want." So people just, you know, the flesh wants what it wants when it wants it. So I feel like men will say, you know what, she's really pretty. I like her. You know, I don't want to be with her, but I like spending time with her. So, you know, this is a cool booty call, and that's what it's gonna be. But you know, men can compartmentalize things. You guys can put things right here and keep it right there, and then really be in love with that person over there. And when that person opens the door for you, you just gonna drop this and go over there. Women, we're very emotional. So even when we say, I'm not in love with him, I can deal with him and I don't mind being with him right now, but I am going to keep the door open for a more serious relationship. We will fall in love with this person over here because we don't compartmentalize well at all. We don't have that gift at all. Saw your chicken
Question.
heart, but then he's gonna say he a player because he knows most women will run off. I understand. What is your question, Mike? Yes. Mr. Mike 2.0, what was your question?
I didn't have a question.
Oh, I thought you said question.
No,
Oh, oh, that was you?
That's me.
Oh,
Yeah, my voice is going out.
sound like a man to me.
um, from,
you ain't gonna talk about my sis.
from from a man's point of view, Mike, and that you're going through the issue, in your marriage or whatnot.
That's right,
From a
Bobby.
man's point of view, did you do everything in your marriage to before you got to where you are? Did you before the divorce took place, did you make it work? Did you try with everything in your heart, to make it work before you guys made the decision that it was over? Is what I'm asking.
Did we? I feel like because we've been married for 8 years, which isn't a long time, but I feel
Mhm.
like people do grow apart. And when you have two kids, you really can't just grow apart that easily. But um with me being a traveling musician and being out of town a lot, I had to learn to put down some stuff.
Mm,
Playing for 4 5 churches a week, I had to learn just to quit um putting everything before the wife and the kids, if that makes sense.
that makes
Now, why are we here to this point of divorce? Is because people grow apart. We still
mm,
love each other, but we grow apart. And this weekend showed very well how great we can still get along and still love each other. But sometimes people just don't work out with no hard feelings. Um, Being a musician is very hard, because you have to make money. You have to work 2 jobs because you
mhm.
are the man, you are the provider. So now, if I ever were to be married again or to have a relationship, I know don't be taking up 4 and 5 jobs and trying to kill yourself to keep up when you don't have to. With churches, and since we're talking about spiritual and church is good, but too much church is bad, and too much church can ruin your marriage. I'm here to tell you, it can ruin your marriage. Being in church until 12 o'clock at night, it can ruin your marriage because it makes the woman think, well, what's he doing out? What keyboard is he playing on? Whose drum set is he beating on? When in all
Oh
reality,
my
you're really in
gosh.
church.
You're
Yeah.
right.
So my thing was, now I know, um time is what the woman wants. Time is what women need.
You guys, please come to my live. I'll be right back. I have to help Cindy.
Okay. Thank you for being honest and answering that. From a man's point of view, I greatly appreciate that. Or whatever. Do you want to respond to Bayou's question, Mike?
What was it? What was the question he had? What was the question?
I'm looking for it, but let's see how he's trying to say it. But the men don't wait. But the men don't ain't gonna. But the men gonna say. But the men is gonna say he's a player because most women will run away. What? But the men.
Yeah, I didn't
But
get that
the men
either. But
not gonna. Oh. But the men not gonna say he's a player because most women are going to run away. My bad.
well, question: will they? Will they run away? Will they? Would you? Would you?
The man not okay, but the man is not going to say, okay, I see what he's saying, but the
What
man
is
is
it?
not going to say he's a player. Most women will run away.
Make a distinction on what you are. Are you a player or you're not? You know, that's really what it is. Make the distinction. If you're gonna play out, if you're gonna be a player, play the game. Play it right.
Like he was saying, you be upfront, like he was saying, if you be upfront, and I totally 100% agree with what you were saying. um be honest in what you want, you know what I mean, say exactly what you want. If you want sex, say it. If you a player, say it, so it can give that person a chance to make the decision whether whether they want to get hurt or not, or be in that type of chaotic relationship. At least you're giving the person a chance. When you lie and do all of that, you're not being honest, of course not. And you're not giving that person a fair shot, not at all.
Right. And women, let me tell you something about a woman. Women know when men are players. Women know when men are up to no good. And then when you go for the man and you find out that he was no good in a handbasket, then you want to cry. Listen, women, you've got to start using your intuition. If something tells you that brother Jimmy John ain't no good, don't go to Jimmy John and get that sandwich, because you know Jimmy John ain't no good. He's got 15 felonies. He's got 13 babies. That ought to be all the signs to say, listen, this man might not be the best. He runs stop signs. He hits on women. He don't take care of his kids. He can't swim. Something ought to tell you that maybe this might not be the right man for me. Women have to, okay. So women have to start learning how to decipher certain things. So now I'm in the live by myself. Um, so I encourage everybody to do what makes you feel the best. I heard a songwriter say, I'm living my best life. Ain't no going back. Listen, I don't have time to argue with folk or to be upset with folk. I've got to live my best life now, whether I'm single, married, divorced. Listen, I'd rather now just have me and my kids and be happy, because a lot of times a woman can't make a man happy and a man can't make a woman happy. It's inner peace that helps you. It's inner peace that's going to help everybody at the end of the day. So I encourage women to love yourself, whether you're big, small, tall. Love yourself. Men, I encourage you to do the same thing. Um, if you don't have a job, get a job. If you can't find a job, listen, there's a way to make a job. Listen, we as Americans have to do better with encouraging each other. And I don't know where everybody went. Now, Bobby Jean is doing something, and oh no, just jumped off because I think her Walmart phone died. But it's all right. She's gonna charge up her Walmart phone, and she's gonna come back. I believe it. I receive it. Bobby Jean, all right, staying in the lane. And that's another thing about relationships, Bobby Jean, is people don't know how to stay in their lane.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you stay in your lane and you worry about you and your spouse instead of worrying about everybody else's relationships, then your relationship will turn out all right. But so many people try to compare their relationships with other people.
Yes.
Opportunity, absolutely. A lot of men
Hi,
do.
gorgeous.
A lot of men try to take advantage of women. They absolutely do. But you know what? It's up to the woman to say, you're not sleeping on my couch. You need to get your own couch. You need to get your own car. You need to put gas in your own. Listen, if a man ain't got his own car and can't put gas in his own car, no, we listen. As men, we've got to be the head. There's
Yeah.
no excuses, right or wrong. We've got to be the head. If you
Yeah.
got a man sleeping on your couch and ain't got no job, that might not be a good sign.
Yeah.
That means your couch is getting wore out and he's not paying for it.
Yes. Trying to think for again, guys. Just 1 second, guys. Mm-hmm. Just 1 second, Mike. You can keep on talking. I hear you. I'm agreeing.
Okay. So
Agree with you totally.
women have to buckle down on men. That's all it is to it.
When
Um
you're saying buckle down, we need to be harder on men. Expect more from men.
absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm a man. And I feel like this. If God take me to it, he'll bring me through it. And that's the way men ought to have the mindset. We have to really um start to push ourselves. The problem with men, especially, and I can say this with black men in general, um, not all black men, but some black men, we just don't apply ourselves. And I assure you that if some of us black brothers, um, as African Americans or whatever you call yourself, if we applied ourselves to go just to attempt college or just attempt to get the job that we know we're not qualified for, you know what? How much a difference of life that would be. We have to start taking the chances um to get where we want to be in life.
Yes.
So I think that and women, some women just they love hard, but loving hard can come back to bite you in the tail. It really can, because then they take advantage of you.
Yes. Most
So,
definitely. You and you
oh,
know women love
praise the
hard.
Lord. She had to charge the Walmart phone up.
You silly, Michael. You know why women love hard? Because we're so
Why?
emotional. We're very
Mm-hmm.
emotional. But gorgeous moves. I'm not here for long. Just came by to say hi to Bobby. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much. I think that sis, I'm gonna hit you up on Instagram. I'm gonna do what I told you that I was gonna do within the next couple of days. So I'll hit you up, gorgeous, on Instagram. But I feel like women are very emotional in any relationship that we're in. We're really hoping that this is the one that's going to be what we've always were looking for and what we want in our life. It's going to be our knight in shining arm. Is that what you say? Knight in shining armor. Okay, Miss um, um Prince Charming. We want the relationship to be, this man to be our Prince Charming. And I feel like, we should, all have dreams and wants, but we have to be very realistic, you know. So at the age that I am now, I think that I think a little bit more, I'm a little bit, more lenient with certain things, not compromising myself, but I'm not just set on dating one particular type of man at all. Um, I've just, open my mind a little bit more. I think the most important thing for me is, most definitely is not, but the way a person treats me. I need a man to really be a man.
Right.
See you later, baby. I'll see you later, McGorgeous. I need him to be a man for real. I need him to know how to talk to me, to know how to treat me. And listen, most women want to be married very quickly. I'm not that person at all. So with me, it's, I need someone who understands and who can be patient with me, because I just don't want to feel tied down in any kind of way whatsoever. It's not that I don't want to be committed. I just don't want to be tied down or feel like I have to do whatever it is. Maybe I need counseling and I need to figure out why it is that
No, not at your age. I think you are right.
at 49, you think I'm all right?
I think you are right. I think you are right.
Okay, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But
I, I I
what?
will tell people this, and this goes for men and women too, and take it how you want to.
Oh,
I'm not going to go to Paul Miller. I'm not going to go to the Ford dealership looking for a luxury car. Why? Because Ford don't sell luxury cars. They sell Mustangs and trucks.
we ain't gonna talk about my Mustang, but go on.
But if I want some luxury, I'm going to go to Mercedes. I'm going to go to Lexus. So what I'm saying to you is when you find something that is luxury, keep it and work with it. But don't try to take a Mustang and turn it into a Mercedes. It's not going to happen. And a lot of times women try to turn the Mustang into a Mercedes. And men, sometimes we do the same thing because we hold on to these Hondas and into we try to make them into Chevy trucks. One thing I know for sure, that when I know I'm looking for something, I go right there for it. I try to
Okay.
find the best thing I can right then and that in that person.
Hmm.
I've got to try to find that right person. Don't just settle. Don't just settle because he can pay your rent.
Oh, um, 1 second. My 2.0.
I see it.
Brown. Do you feel that a lot of women rush to get married due to society's standards, or maybe they are afraid of being alone for other reasons?
Who's that to?
Oh,
Mm,
yes, Brian Lynn. Okay. I think she's just asking a question in general. Um,
yes.
I really do believe that a lot of women get married um, due to
I'll be right back.
society standards, because that made me okay, because all of my friends were getting married. My friends got married young, but I'm gonna say like when I was about 30-ish, I was like, why don't I want to be married? Like I'm telling you, I don't know if it is the norm or not, but I've just never considered um marriage. I've never been in a relationship and been like, oh my gosh, I want to be married. I've been proposed to a few times. I didn't even really take it seriously at all. I was like, no, I'm not. It's sweet. I appreciate you. I love you. I want to be with you, but I'm just not looking to be married. But I considered it, maybe 7 years ago, because I thought, well, maybe I'm supposed to want to be married because all of my friends are, and they're always like, girl, when are you gonna get married? When are you gonna, really settle down? And I'm like, I'm dating. I'm dating like 15 people. I'm settled down with the person that I'm dating, but I just do not want to be married. But I considered it. It was because it made me feel weird that everyone around me is married and I'm not, and I don't have a desire to be. And so I'm 49 and I'm like, will I ever have the desire to be married? I'm not saying I want companionship. I'm not saying that I don't enjoy dating. I do, but I've just never, ever have been in a relationship. And I'm always in a relationship. But I have never been in a relationship and felt like I have to marry this man, or I want to marry this man, or I just, want to be with him every single day. And I, I'm just, I've never felt that, but I want to feel that feeling. I will embrace it if it comes to me. I would totally embrace it. What do you think about that, Mr. Mike?
Yeah, to know to each his own, because some people are okay with being by themselves. Um,
I don't want to be by
marriage,
myself. I'm not okay with that.
okay, okay. Well, marriage is a lot of people say marriage is just a piece of paper, but marriage is really just a vow, um, that that you, and an oath that you take before God, and
Yeah.
marriage is to be entered into lightly. And
Yeah.
so a lot of people enter into marriage lightly and not knowing what they're doing,
Uh
or
huh.
not knowing the background and the history of marriage, just to say I'm married, to put a wedding ring on. Um, you know, to spend the rest of your life with someone, to share bills, and to have a family and grow old together. That's naturally how it happens. But other times it doesn't happen that way because people change, things change, life changes.
Yeah.
Um, Society. You have to keep up with the Joneses. You have to keep up with the Kardashians. And then now you and your husband are broke because y'all done tried to keep up with Ricky Bobby, you know. So I think that marriage comes to those who wait, and marriage works for those who can make it work. I think marriage is a good thing.
But
Well,
young women, not even young women, but women, when we're a little girl, we play with Ken and Barbie. They're
mhm.
a couple. They're dating. Little young girls. They're taught to want to be married. You know,
Then you, mm,
we are. We are. That's what we think about. Oh, when I'm this certain age, I want to be married. I want to have my children. That's women.
now this verse of is verse. It's reversed now. Now you got little boys playing with dolls. I said, my God. But that's a different story for a
That's a
different,
whole different story.
whole different story.
I'm sorry,
But
y'all.
I think that we have to really be in
Sorry, y'all.
prayer. No, you're fine. Well, we really have to be in prayer when we're going to date a person nowadays. You really have to. You just can't go out here and date people and expect it to work. You really have to be in prayer and know the person's heart. You know.
But how do you know the person? So I do understand being prayer always, but how do you really know the person's heart? I feel like that in the beginning we're both on our best behavior.
Oh my God, always on best behavior. But start to see how she acts. Start to see when she makes you upset, how you react, because your heart is gonna show. You know, um, when uh, when he got a steak dinner and you accidentally knock it off the table, see how he reacts. He gonna be mad. If he hits you, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
If he
But
hits
if,
you,
yeah, if you knock his steak over, yeah, he might. His heart's gonna show.
oh my,
Over time, people will show who they truly are.
true.
You know. So
That's absolutely true.
out of the heart, the mouth speaks. So
I appreciate you, Mike 2.0, because you're always very funny and you make me laugh always. It is really good to see this very serious side of you and to, you know, hear the maturity. You're a very young man. Would you like to tell the people how old you are? Or no, that's none of their business.
33.
33. I just love your thought process at 33 years of age. It's very insightful and very mature. And I can tell that you've learned a lot of lessons. And I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
well, being married for 8 years and knowing and no, knowing the do's and the don'ts, I know now that if I ever get married again, I know not to be at church so much. Don't put other people before your family and your wife. Don't do it, because at the end of the day it's not going to work, you know. Um and so that's what I've learned, and I had fun with my daughter and my soon to be ex-wife. I had fun with them this weekend. I miss them a lot, but sometimes people do grow apart, and I'm okay with that,
Mm-hmm.
because whenever she calls, I'll be there. And as a man and as a
That's good.
father, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll be there every time she calls.
So a major problem that was in the relationship was the fact that you were, working so much.
Yes, absolutely. Being
Because
on
that
the
still
road.
wouldn't be a problem for me. But I get, everyone, all women are different. But I'd rather my man be out on the road working, right? Queen Brown, come through with it. And
Um,
mom always wave feet. I don't know what that is, but thank you, Brian. But women, we can't have our cake and eat it too. I mean, if we are married to someone and they are being a provider, we have to let them do their job. We have to be understanding, but maybe, we would, we have to compromise somewhere instead of, working, playing at five churches, because you playing at five different churches require, rehearsal time. So you have to find that time during the week to rehearse for all five of the churches and then play for all five of the churches on Sunday. So that is a lot. But we have to find a happy compromise, I think,
yeah.
in all things.
And with us going through the situation we're going through now with getting a divorce, um, like I told her after the divorce, I want to hug and still remain cordial, because at
Wow.
the end of the day, I still have two kids that need their dad and still need to see mom and dad work through this situation.
That's very
Um,
admirable.
and so now, I'm just not going to go out here and look for somebody to sleep with. And I'm not just going, I'm going to go out here and I'm going to figure out me, my spiritual life with God. And I'm going to, of course, I'm going to keep working at the funeral home, but I'm going to try not to do so much, try not to be so busy, because I really have to start learning how to take time for myself. And so a lot of women need to learn how to book a vacation, take time for yourself. I encourage men to go out and take time for yourself. And as Americans, we're always rushing, and COVID is rapid. It's crazy. Go, people, take time for yourself. Um, if your nails look a mess, go get your nails done.
I have
If
a
your
feeling
feet,
you're talking about me right now.
no, it's okay. Here you go. I promise you, I'm not talking about you. If your feet,
You see me
your
wash
hands, okay.
myself.
If your feet look like corn chips, go have your feet done.
What
If
if we
your
can't afford it? What if we can't afford it?
Listen, everybody ought to have a friend that will cash app them at least $20 to $25. If you ain't got a friend that can cash app you 20 or twenty five
Well, I
dollars, you
know
need to
you.
get rid of them.
Mm. Oh my.
Yeah. Well, hey, wait a minute.
Oh, here we go.
Can you cash at me and my son?
Oh, oh.
Yes, I will. Yes. I get paid on the 15th.
You
Here we
know,
go.
I know you lying.
I
We know
got
you
$15.
lying.
I ain't got my $15 back yet.
Well, honey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's between you and Bobby. I'm talking to you about what you said last night in the lab in front of everybody.
I sure did, and I'm gonna keep
But
working.
but sis, I honestly don't owe him $15 because I've never stolen $15 from him. And if I had his credit card number, baby, it would have been a lot more than $15. And I've already said that. And I meant what I said. Hmm. Yes. So Mike, we got you on 15th. If I like, if you just you know giving cash apps out on the 15th, I think we
Press
can
down, shaking
buy
together,
a
runneth over.
unicorn.
Pressed down, shaken together, runneth over. I got you.
You you said the unicorn?
Where? Look, you can cash at me now.
Yeah, I probably need to cash app you now because your Wi-Fi is horrible.
Mm, mm. I feel like we've been speaking the word and praying and fellowship.
Well, I think you need to pay your PG&E bill off. You sitting in the dark.
Oh my. I
Mm.
kind of feel like those could be fighting words if we were in a
It could
different
be. It
environment,
could
if
be.
we all wasn't in a church.
Yeah.
Hmm. I feel like somebody wants smoke somewhere other
Hey,
than
he wants smoke, and I got
in
the.
here.
I
But
got.
what? Oh no! Don't realize
Hmm.
here in the real world, it's three
Yes.
o'clock in the morning.
Oh goodness.
And do you understand? And
Oh my.
I can't give you the smoke at 3 o'clock in the morning. Now
Oh
Okay,
I can
what
my.
you
pass
don't.
gas on your face if you
What you
want me to, but what you don't want is the smoke at three
okay?
o'clock in the morning. See, it's
Just,
daytime where you are, but honey, I'll
you
sit on your face and fart on your face. That's what you don't want.
I
just loud and you look. You real small in a lot of areas, and you acting big on here.
See, what you ain't finna do is come for
See
me.
what you finna do
I'm,
is come for
see,
me.
I'm
That's
getting ready
what you
to
not
start
gonna do.
I'm getting ready to
No,
start snatching
that's
wigs
what you
off.
not
I
gonna do.
tried not to go there.
Anyway,
I'm getting
uh-uh,
ready to start snatching some
uh-uh,
shirts and
uh-uh,
pants and
uh-uh,
panties off. I'm going to
uh-uh.
start snatching some stuff off right now.
You ain't ready. You ain't ready.
I'm gonna start.
You
You know
ain't ready
what?
for this. You ain't
Where's my
ready for
friend? Where's
Mike,
my deacon at?
Mike half point oh.
it ain't no deacons on
Mike,
here. It's just you on here, Bishop.
Mike point zero. You ain't ready
Oh
for this.
oh
Point
oh
zero.
Mike
oh
point zero. You ain't ready for this.
oh my.
You're right. I'm not ready. I'm a setback. I'm gonna set back.
Step back. Hold your hands in your lap. Twiddle your
Mm,
thumbs.
mm,
Twiddle your thumbs.
It's
mm.
not CDC. I'm sorry. I will not do that.
Well,
CDC, what you got to do with
well,
this? See, you
exactly.
calling people that ain't even got nothing to do. They ain't here.
He is my
That's what
deacon,
people who
and
can't
if he was,
fight.
No,
and no,
he
if he
ain't
was on
here.
the live, he would have my back. That's my
No,
deacon. That's my deacon.
oh, trust me.
He your deacon.
He's my deacon.
Oh my.
Yes, he's
Oh,
doing security right now at the
but
church.
ain't your church closed down due to COVID and all the sinning that goes on in it?
He's at the church right now. He's because we just got the church broke into, and somebody stole our offering plates. He's at the church right now doing security
But who?
work.
I believe
He at work.
that Bishop,
Yeah,
it could possibly be you doing all the stealing because you've accused me of stealing $15 off of your credit card and going to the shoe carnival, not Macy's or Dillon's, but the shoe carnival
so
to get me some shoes.
let me apologize to you because that was not you. Let me say that was an overdraft fee that they
Oh,
took.
oh,
That's what that was. That's an overdraft fee. I was at McDonald's
hmm,
and I overdrafted $15, and I thought,
Oh, so you accused her for nothing? So you lied on Bobby? That's what you did? Because
I
you
abs-
called me.
listen,
I'm being messy. Because you
listen,
called me and saying she stole $15.
listen. I absolutely did, and so I'm here in front of the live, in front of all these people to say that Bobby Jean did not steal off
thank God.
$15 from my credit
No,
card, and she
Look at
did
God.
not go to
Look at
Shoe
God working in
Carnival.
his life.
She
Look at
did
God
not
working in
go to
his
Shoe
life.
Carnival and buy no shoes and a shoestring.
I,
so she did not have numbers down?
She did not. So I've got to go
Oh,
to Instagram and take that post down.
wait a minute. Wait, Bishop.
honey, yes, honey. He posted stuff about you on
Bishop, Bishop,
Instagram.
Bishop Mike, you talked about me on it. Bishop Mike, I told you that I listen when he ordered his food on the phone. and he gave out his whole number and then that CRV number. Okay, and in the day I said, "Oh, you best to be glad I am a trustworthy person and you can trust me because." But then I turned around and got on your live last night. I said I stole $15. Wait a minute, Michael. Why did you say $15
Yes,
in
you
the
did.
carnival if it was just an overdraft fee? So somebody else stole $15 from you and ordered some shoes from the shoe carnival? Wait a minute. Do you have a shoe carnival in California? I don't
My
know.
bank is supposed to call me back tomorrow to
We
confirm
don't know about
what
your
it
bank.
is. So I really don't want to throw stuff out there until I know. Uh,
So I'm not really innocent.
because Trump Bank of America has to
Oh,
call me back tomorrow.
oh me, oh my, oh my, oh me.
I bank with Trump Bank of America. So
I heard that bank was closing down, shutting down. So maybe the people that's at work right now is trying to stack their little dough. Maybe they took your $15.
somebody else told me that. I have a lot of people telling me that people are stealing from the bank, and I'm hoping that's not true.
Well,
But
I mean, I believe they stealing from the bank if they stealing from the church. Didn't you say that the people at your church
yeah,
was stealing the offering?
they done stole a few dollars from the church as well. That's why we're called Church Without Walls Ministry, because we're trying to build a church and we ain't even got no walls yet because we ain't got no money.
Y'all don't got no wall. So what you trying to say is that your building fund ain't doing what your building fund really should be doing.
Right. Yeah.
Mm,
We're still a church without walls.
church without walls. Now that's a word right there. That's a word right there. You guys, Mike, I know it's what time is it in your area? 'Cause let me see what time
It's
it is.
it's 3:03 in the morning. How is your sister doing? I seen she was up here earlier today giving a word of spiritual um guidance. How is she doing?
Um, just 1 second. Good night, cousin Queen. She says good night, y'all. Lots of laugh. It's been a pleasure. We appreciate you being here on our live. Thank you so
Good
much,
night, Steve
cousin.
Brown. I enjoyed you.
Thank you so much. I have a feeling that Mike is ready to act up, but I've been on this. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Oh, no can be alive for 20 hours, y'all, and she can hang in there. You hear me? Do y'all hear me? Oh, no, keep it popping.
Lit.
Oh no, been and cooked a meal, shared, we all full. She done gave him something to eat, something to drink. In the way my hospitality is set up, y'all, I don't have anything to offer y'all but some lip gloss. Um, if y'all want y'all nails polished, I can help. And then I have my Anastasia of Beverly Hills no powder. That's all I got for y'all. And I'm sleepy, and so I keep doing this because I'm trying to hold on in there.
Hey, we only
Right.
had an hour and a half of sleep, like in real life.
Oh yes.
Well,
Oh
Well,
I'm
yes.
I,
glad I went to sleep.
Wait,
I
Mike.
have an hour and a half of sleep.
Mike. So are you wide awake now?
Oh, I'm wide awake now. Oh, I'm wide. I'm gonna
Oh,
go there and
well,
cook eggs right now.
You about to go
you
do
finna
what?
be up by yourself.
I'm about to cook some eggs.
Oh goodness. Oh my goodness, you guys. Let me look at you guys. See Trail Beauty T. This is my biological sister. This is one of my baby sisters. She's the oldest of the babies. What's
That's a,
poppin', Tiff? Mom,
Love
look at her
her.
makeup. Oh no, look at my little sister makeup. She can do some dang old makeup.
she's good.
You
Good night,
guys,
love.
she
She's
is
staying in her
bomb.
lane. She's good.
Sis, so you been in here all this time, sis, and you didn't even say nothing. You didn't even want to come up
Mm,
on the
mm,
panel.
mm, mm. Don't
Mm,
make sense.
mm. Well, guys, later this week I'm going to go live with my little sister. Her name, her, she hasn't started her YouTube channel yet, but you guys can go over and sub to her. because she will be coming out with some really bomb content. She does makeup. She does the nails. Oh no,
Oh
the
yeah.
on nails. I mean, she is bomb. She has a line of makeup. She's really, really, really dope. She's an entrepreneur. She's a mother's
Okay.
wife. Yeah, she's really,
That's
really
what's
dope.
up.
So
Get it, hey.
she's going. We're gonna do a live sometime this upcoming week. She is going to teach us how to slay our eyebrows. Yes, she is.
Okay, that's what's up, honey. I will definitely
And
be interested tonight.
You're damn
Honey,
right.
these glasses are stuck on my eyelid and everything else.
Your eyebrows are falling off.
thank you, Brian Lynn, for welcoming my sister. You guys, I
Mhm.
can't tell if you guys are mods. Are you guys mods?
Oh,
Can you tell? I cannot at
I
all.
believe-
But I'm gonna have to make sure that another little thing tonight. But I appreciate you guys, kicking it with me. It's been 3 hours, guys.
yes, I am.
Okay, you are Brian. Okay, I appreciate you, Brian, for holding down the chat for your girl. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Oh no, she did it.
I appreciate you too, sis.
I love you. Mike 2.0, I am so grateful and thankful to you for waking up. Waking
Thank you.
look,
Thank you
look,
all for
look
having
at
me.
God. Look at God. He done woke you up and started you on your way. Oh gosh. I wanted to send a shout out to Walk With Me Tiffany. It was is it wait, while I'm looking. Goodness, 8 minutes ago, it was still her birthday. Shout out to Walk With Me
Oh,
Tiffany. Yes.
Her
And so
birthday's on the 9th.
what's today?
I don't know. What is today? It's not the 9th.
the
Oh,
eighth.
okay. So why did
Today's
we
the eighth.
celebrate her
It's 12
birthday today?
o'clock.
Well, we celebrated her birthday yesterday. You have to put me on Front Street to make me seem like I didn't know what I was talking about, Mike 2.0.
No, no, you still know what you're talking about. Because listen, all this week is her birthday. For me, it's her birthday. So,
Oh, okay.
mhm.
All right. Well, we celebrated earlier today on the House of Entertainment X, correct?
Yes, House of X Entertainment.
House of X Entertainment. And they threw her a birthday party, and it was a lot of fun. And we celebrated, her birthday, celebrated her life. Tiffany has, battled and conquered cancer. And I'm just like so ecstatic for her. And she's also a published author. And she just finished her first book. So we are celebrating that also in her life. Correct? Mike 2.0.
That is absolutely correct.
Okay, you guys, we are at an even 3 hours, and I am so appreciative to you guys. I really want to thank her. She did it. My girl is always there, always got my back. Mike 2.0, likewise, always there, always has my back. Even though it's late tonight, I still appreciate you coming up on because you didn't have to. For everyone who is out there who has watched my live and who has enjoyed it, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to all three of our channels. That's Oh No She Did It, Mike 2.0, and Bobby Jean's Lane TV. Do us a favor, please. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell if you like my live. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell if you like my live. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell if you like my live. Deuces, deuces,
Deuces,
deuces,
deuces,
deuces,
deuces,
deuces,
deuces,
deuces,
deuces,
deuces, deuces.
deuces.
Peace, you guys. Thank you, Brian Lynn, for holding down the chat. Bye, guys.